All good. We're good.
All right, good morning. Early start, 9 o'clock. Remember why I just moved to 10. Fucking traffic stinks. Holy shit, it took me fucking forever to get in here. But we are here regardless. Unnamed 11, we'll talk about that in a moment. Montante and Ted are here. Justin and Mike. Justin and Dave. What you guys talking about before? Subscribers for what?
No, just curious with Blind Mike, if he were to stop doing the show tomorrow in 6 months, would he have more or less subscribers?
Which show?
This.
I mean, that's assuming he didn't stop doing this show like mentally years ago.
What do you mean?
I'm saying if he tweeted
you should stop doing the show?
No, I'm saying if he did in 6 months, would he have more subscribers because people would be looking to hear him, or would he have less because people would fall off from this? I didn't know you were peeing while I asked this, for the record.
I'd say less. Well, no, I think he'd gain some just for being on other places, though. So
yeah.
I think the KMS listeners, by and large, are probably... I think Mike has some listeners, some subscribers, not many, some who just subscribe because they like him on the show and never listen to any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Ever. Never listened to it.
Like I was just curious if people like never actually subscribe.
I'm an example of those people. But like, other than Why Are You Laughing, which I listen. I don't watch the other stuff with like Craig and the other guys. I don't.
You're missing out.
Yeah, I know. I certainly am. I don't know. Stop moving your foot if you can.
It's tough.
It's worse from this angle for me. I think.
I didn't change the studio.
Neither did I. But yeah, it's a fair question. I think you have more, just like I said, there's other stuff.
Yeah. So hopefully we never find out. Hopefully he's here forever.
Yeah, whatever he wants to do. Whatever makes him happy. I'm here to make people happy. I'm in the making people happy business. So, yeah. So, where do you guys want to start?
Well, I'm just interested in how the whole Mick dilemma played out, how that all happened yesterday.
Boy, howdy. Let me see. I will give you the exact...
Because I was wrong with my
You're with them, right, Montante?
Yeah.
Good. All right, we have a good... we have sideline reporting here. So I got a call yesterday. So we booked Mick, or whatever, end of last week?
Mm-hmm. I believe, it was Friday.
Friday, okay. So I don't know. I assume if we have a guest on, it comes from us, it comes from Whitney, it comes from Dave, we just have them on, and it's no big deal. I don't think we've ever had... I could be wrong in the year and a half, whatever Unnamed has been. Any guest who's been spiked? I don't think. I could be wrong. Justin or Dave, do you know?
Not to my knowledge.
No.
Nothing jumps out, right?
Yeah.
So if there is, whatever, tweet at me and I'm wrong. So I'm driving yesterday, back after shooting hoops, very vigorous half-hour hoop shooting performance. And the phone rings. It's Dave Portnoy. And that's unusual. It's never good. Like, we text every once in a while, rarely. But you can see him if you watch Unnamed. Like, he texts more with Whitney off than me. Like, I don't think Dave's a particularly big fan of mine right now. And I'm not a big fan of his. So he's calling me at 3:58 yesterday. And I see the phone and I think, well, this probably isn't good. So I answer it. I say, well, this probably isn't good, or something to that effect. And he's like, did you know, or I'm going to get this wrong, but you're aware that Mick, you're going to have that guy Mick on tomorrow. And I said, yeah, we booked him, or we said we were going to do it last week. I've talked about my show, I think, since then. He's like, I don't want to have him on. And I'm like, okay, why? And then it's usual. He's a racist piece of shit. He's an asshole. I'm like, I think this is a mistake. I said, I think fundamentally we disagree on this. I said, we disagree, A, that I don't think he's that. And then he got worked up and he's like, you don't fucking know what you're talking about. People are dying on the streets. And I'm like, look, I get you're sensitive to this topic. I said, trust me, if you had him on for 5 minutes, you would wind up at the end of this conversation saying, okay, he's not bad at all. Like, we disagree on something, but it was a good conversation, da-da-da. I went on further. I said, to me, like, I don't know, like, if I think somebody's, like he said he's a moron at one point. I said, okay, if you think he's a moron and you disagree with him, have him on, kick the shit out of him, and then
spike the football.
Yeah, plant the flag. Like, isn't that who you are? That's what I would do.
6 years ago, 6 years ago, he's having him on.
I think
absolutely.
I think 2 years ago he's having him on. I don't even. This is new. I don't think this is even like a sellout. I don't think it's just a weird. I don't think even think it's that. And he's like, he's a nobody. I was like, well, okay, right. Compared to you or compared to me, like audience wise, sure, whatever. I said, but the difference is we've called him out by name on the show a couple of times, literally by his name and by his handle. He's been on this rundown here a few times, and you've called him several times an anti-Semitic piece of shit. Like, he should be allowed, or, we should be the kind of show that gives somebody a platform to fight back or to have a conversation about it. If you're willing to fly two shitheads to Auschwitz, if they write something at the bar, I said you should at least have him on give him 10 minutes to talk about it, and it'll be good content. And he just disagrees. He's like, I don't want to have him on. He's like, he's not coming on. Ultimately, I said, look, it's your company. You don't want to have him on. Don't have him on. I said, I think it's a mistake. I think people are going to jump on you for it. And I think it's a huge win for Mick.
Oh, gigantic win.
It's a
scenario.
Huge win for Mick because Mick would have gone on probably, and that probably would have happened where like after 2 minutes, they both would have been like, I think Dave would have been like, oh, all right, like this guy's not anti-Semitic. And they would have joked around and he would have been, whatever. So now instead he gets us to be like, Jesus, I'm big bad Dave Portnoy doesn't want to have him. I'm too bad. I'm too tough for Dave Portnoy. And I saw a bunch of people last night on Twitter because I think I said this a couple of days ago. And I think I was wrong when I said this. Like the idea that I'm not going to go on Unnamed today, I think would be a mistake.
That's insane.
Yeah, you guys might disagree. But like then it's Whitney and Dave. They're not going to talk about it. And Dave's just going to be like, Kirk's not here today because he wanted to have that anti-Semitic piece of shit Mick on. And nobody will be there to defend him or talk about the conversation that happened. And nothing against Whitney, but Whitney just does. That's not the way Whitney's built. He's going to roll on to the next thing. He'll talk about how Joey Camas is not at the company anymore, or what the Summer House group is, which is fine. That's part of the show, part of what we do as well. But to me, I'm going to go on and defend Mick and go after Dave for this because I think it's bullshit. I'm with Mick on this one. Like, and it's not just because it's Mick who I like, because he's part of the team. He's part of the show in a weird way, I suppose. But like, it's just a bullshit thing to do to somebody week after week to call him an anti-Semitic piece of shit. And look, if Dave's thing is like, things are happening on the streets because of guys like Mick, then that's like saying that people are raping people because Dave made a joke once about skinny jeans. I don't think that's true. And I don't think what Mick said, calling him Rabbi Dave, is the reason that people are getting shot or getting harassed at universities. And I think that should be a conversation. If you really want to further the thing and talk to the Crafts and do this and go to Auschwitz and do this and do that, then bring somebody on who you disagree with and have a conversation with him about it. That's crazy to me. And I'm going to say this to Dave in 2 hours. And, I don't know what he's going to say. But
Did he use in your conversations the recent headlines from yesterday as part of his excuse? Because you haven't said that. I would say...
The thing with the pizza review?
Yeah, you can have... I don't agree with it necessarily.
I'll be honest with you. I don't give a fuck. But Dave said to me, I don't think you're anti-Semitic. I said, Dave, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm anti-Semitic. We're past that. I don't care. I know I'm not. I don't care. I don't care if some moron yelled something to Dave while he's doing a pizza review. That guy's an idiot. Yeah. Great. He's an idiot.
Is it bad to kind of feel bad for the kids? What are those kids, 13?
The ones who were laughing?
Yeah, they're fucking 13.
It's a weird spot. I don't know. What do you
probably like nervous laughing.
Yeah,
that's an uncomfortable laugh.
What are you guys fucking laughing about?
I don't think they thought it was funny. I don't think they thought it was funny. But look, like I think, and he kept calling me. He's like, he's anti-Semitic. I was like, you don't know that. I was like, why don't you find out? You have him on. Yeah. I'm on for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, if you think he's you gave him a platform. You gave him a chance.
Even if it's the most boring segment of all time, at least you gave him a chance to defend himself. I mean, it's a huge platform. He didn't call the anti-Semitic 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, with no proof other than Rabbi Dave and a couple of weird, I don't know. And I saw some Twitter thread with, I'll call him Adam from Jersey now to be respectful to Dave Portnoy. He's no longer Adam the Jew. And he's like mixing anti. I'm like, he's not. He's a good guy. We know Mick's nuts, but he's a good guy.
Do you think he's so scared of like a soundbite that's going to get like weirdly clipped by like?
No, I think he just hates him. I think this is a particular trigger subject.
It's so weird. He's like very intolerant. It's like intolerance with this. Like you don't agree with him 100%. I don't even want to talk to you. You're wrong. This is it.
Say it to me yesterday. I'm sorry. I have an opinion on this. You don't have the fucking monopoly.
Well, if you're not 100% on his side, you're part of the problem, which is crazy to label people like that.
I agree, and I think it's different than in the past. They've been built on like, hey, this guy won't let me talk about this thing. I want to go on here and talk about this. I want to do this. I want to do that. Oh, Roger Goodell's not letting me do this. Oh, WEI won't let me be on here. Oh, this, oh, that. Why won't you fucking let me on? Well, that's what Mick is saying when somebody... If we didn't say anything about Mick, and every week Mick's like, I want to go on Named, they'd be like, well,
that'd be
get the fuck out of here. But like you're being called out every week by Dave Portnoy, a huge media figure, is calling you an anti-Semitic piece of shit. And I think somebody should be allowed to go back at somebody for that, and Dave disagrees. So we'll talk about it today at 11 o'clock, and I suspect it. I mean, it was I would say an emotional, fiery conversation.
How long were you on the phone with him?
I'll tell you right now.
With Portnoy?
Yes.
I didn't know with Mick. I didn't know how you reacted to it.
Why are you interrupting?
I'm not. I was just asking.
Well, one person's talking to another person. You got in the middle of that. What is that?
I was just clarifying that the fiery conversation.
I can handle it. I do this for a living. You're an idiot. 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
That's long for you. That's like a normal 20-minute phone.
Unless I'm getting fired or, we don't talk. We don't ever call. I'm not like you driving around.
Yeah.
I'm call Dave Portnoy. So.
Well, I don't mean to throw Mick under the bus or anything here, but we were like, I think on hole 12 or whatever. And he's like, so I got to look. I was like, are you nervous for tomorrow? He's like, well, I don't know. I just got a text like Kirk saying, call me. And I was
He
like,
never called me back, by the way. He texted me though. He did text
really?
me. Yeah, no, we're fine.
I
We're
told
good.
him, I was like, he was like, yeah, I think Dave's canceling. I was like, it's already been announced. I was like, there's no shot in hell that Dave would cancel.
I will say, if I'm going to defend Dave here, Dave had, I don't think any idea
Yeah.
until yesterday that was happening.
But even though once it's already announced, don't you
I
have
agree.
to maybe,
Of course.
chew out your guys on the side a little bit and say, hey, don't fucking do this without.
Again, if you think Mick is A, an anti-Semitic piece of shit, B, a moron, and C, you're passionate about this, that's a layup. Bring him to me so I
Yeah.
can pound the shit out of him. I don't know what he's, I'll ask him today. I'm disappointed. I think it would be good. And, I think Mick deserves it. And I think, it'd be good for Dave, and good if he wants to have conversations about this stuff, which what he's saying he wants to do. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Even after talking for 7 minutes, it got kind of heated. Once again, he dangled stuff over me and did this and that. And I was like, I don't care. Like, just cut the shit. And then that's how the conversation, it didn't end. Usually it ends, we're sort of okay. Did not end with us okay.
Did
not end with us.
Do you think if you guys are on better terms, like Mick is on the show?
No,
or has
I know. This
nothing
is
to do with
like I
it?
said, I think this is
the
just
subject?
this very thing for him. And look, I get what he's like worked up about, certainly. And that's what I said to him. I said, I get that you're sensitive to it, and I respect that.
But this topic too is like, if you're not fully pro, like if you don't want all people from Haas to die, both sides, like if you're like, I think it's terrible for both sides are like, oh, you're a Zionist. The other side's like, oh, like you're a Hamas supporter. Like, no, I don't like death on both sides.
If this was in 1940 or whatever, and we were doing the Unnamed Show, I would want to have Adolf Hitler on.
Yeah, fair.
Like, and just have him on and argue with him. Like, I'd have him on now.
If you have the moral high ground,
So
you have an
some
advantage.
say I haven't produced the show for 2 years, Adolf Hitler. Not me.
I heard he's going to Gutfeld.
He's the new host of Gutfeld.
Yes. I heard he's taking, what's the guy, Tyrus?
No, it's just Steve over
Oh,
from
okay,
Gutfeld.
that's fair.
Yeah, he's doing his monologue every
Yeah,
night.
it's a good move for him.
Yeah, it's a little exposure. It'll be good for you. Good for the main one. So, I don't know. Yeah. How was Mick after first of all, how'd you guys play?
I play I've developed a slice out of nowhere. Mick doesn't get rattled much, like at all.
Fairways, greens, yeah. Pretty good.
It was nice course. Yeah. Foxborough Country Club.
Which is it?
Foxborough Country Club.
Okay, I don't know. I know where it is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good, but
How was Mick when he finally got canceled?
This changes everything.
I don't think he found out until after
Did he do a
we
show
were done.
tonight?
I didn't see one pop
Oh,
up.
I thought it was South.
I think he found out after we were done, but he was like, I was like, I'm telling you, you're not canceled. He's like, I'm pretty sure I am.
Well, I saw him tweet last night, and that's fine. I don't blame him. But if we had a chance to talk, I would have said to him like, "Hey, like,
Don't.
because I think there's a chance maybe on the show I can talk him into."
Yeah.
He may somebody not seen it, so I'm gonna try during the show and be like, "Hey, like, do you want to have him on? Like, let's have him on."
I was
Let's
surprised
see.
he tweeted that.
He's mad. I don't. Whatever. He's mad. He's been told he's gonna do something. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's a.
And now we can definitely say that clip of him missing that shot was on purpose.
Oh, right. Definitely.
No question.
Yeah.
No question.
I think it's probably not intertwined, but I could maybe have the conversation just because that news yesterday went mega viral and had major news publications like talking about it, the pizza review thing. And maybe he's just like, should I be after that getting in a conversation when I did? But the reality is, like, you called this guy out. He has the right to defend himself.
And you've made this a big platform of yours.
Yeah.
Like this is fair game. I think. Yeah. I'm 100. Usually I'm 100% on Mick's side and 0% on Dave's side on this one. 100% Mick should be on, and 0% and have Mick on. If Dave thinks I was wrong for doing it, or the fucking give us shit for it. But like, it's also, this is a show. I'm part of the show. Whitney's part of the show. Dave's part of the show. And to me, like, if I want to have somebody on, which I essentially never, I don't know how often do I say let's have a guest on.
Mutt, I think the only person I can remember is Mutt.
Right, but they wanted to have him on too.
Yeah.
So like, let Kirk do it. Like, let Whitney do it. Let Dave. I don't.
Was Whitney involved in this at all?
No.
Because Whitney knows he's not. Like, Whitney listens to the show.
Yeah. Right. I mean, he stays out of it.
I
Right.
didn't want to go there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah. Again, 100% on Mick's side. I don't think he's an anti-Semite. I don't think he's a piece of shit. And I think Dave's wrong for doing this, for canceling. I don't understand it. Maybe I'll understand it better in 2 hours. We'll see.
Dave ever had the Saudis throw a rock through his window? Or
No, that's what I mean. Like, this is dude, I don't even think for all Mick knew, Gus was Jewish. Still defended him.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the Gus has a weird.
It was a long road to get there,
There's a lot
but
going on there.
Poorest Jewish guy who ever lived, Gus. But still.
do you see his hand the other day?
Yeah, what is going
Last
on?
night was
there?
fucking disgusting.
What is that? Is that from?
Looked like pruny.
Is that from a work or something?
That was like a 90-year-old hand.
Yeah.
It was like the woman in the Titanic
Yeah, he's so
Hand right there.
he's so bizarre.
I think that's from like diving on the ground and stuff.
He's a fighter. He's a fighter. Mm-hmm. The other thing, Mick's part of this team, so like I care about the team first. I don't even care. Honestly, if he was a Nazi, I'd still defend him. He's on the team.
Yeah, I texted Mick last night. I was like, hey, he's like, I know you have your little standoff right now with the show, but if you want to go in tomorrow, like, have at it.
Yeah, what do you say?
Nothing, which is typical Mick. Yeah.
Just like
What?
Why? Like
Doing in anger.
I mean, you would.
Why
do,
are
like,
you booking?
You're
Yeah.
talking to him. He
Well,
found out because
I
of Kirk. Like
I'm saying I would clear with you guys. Like, if you want to have
I've said Mick's always welcome here, but he said
Mick would make more sense than me right now.
But he also didn't want to be on the show. So,
Right.
like I said in the past,
That's
I'm
a
not gonna-
special spot, though.
Well, then reach out if you want to come on. Like
I did.
No, I'm saying that's not on us. Like Mick.
don't worry.
Oh, shut up. All right.
But yeah, I mean,
All right, Dave. Venway $2.50 for the coffee, you scumbag.
Can I be on the show just one time though, without the fear of Mick shooting it up?
Yeah.
Like every time I'm on.
I think Mick's in a good place right now. Honestly,
I hope.
like this is a big win for him. Yeah. Big win for him. Like Dave Portnoy won't. I don't know.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll. Jesus, yeah, we'll see. So what? I guess what else is going? Because we'll talk about this obviously at 11. So
Well, we got the big event for today.
what's that?
Come on, don't act like you forgot. Does mint chocolate chip ice cream anything to you?
Frozen dairy dessert.
Oh, great, we're doing that. I forgot about that.
Walking through Shawsman last night with $50 worth of mint chocolate.
Did you stay at Justin's last night?
Yeah.
Oh God, a loser.
I was a little shocked that Montante wasn't like in the back seat when Justin rolled up at like 6 a.m. to
Yeah,
pick
no
me up
kidding.
today.
Jesus, God, how was Bubba?
Good. I got my $100 back.
You did?
Yeah, I went through his wallet. Yeah, we're even now.
Was Mary around?
No, but he did sneak off to wish her good night.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, which I think is adorable.
You did?
Yes,
That's the honeymoon stage
To
still.
say goodnight to her?
I talked to her before I went to sleep. Yes.
Okay.
Will she get mad?
Justin's the point. I can tell Justin does not want to produce a show anymore.
Oh,
It is true. I
He's
can
just
see
in love.
it.
The boy's in
I
love.
can see it though. He's annoyed. I understand.
is it a FaceTime or is it a call? Like do you have to?
I don't know.
see her?
He ventured off.
What's it called? Well, that's just not true.
What's not true?
I don't like talking about my girlfriend, but I love producing the show.
Well, yeah. Again, I had to text these guys. I said, we're doing a show at 9 today, right? They're like, yeah. I'm like, maybe you should tweet that out at some point. And then they did. I'm like, it just would never have happened if I didn't say it.
We're going to tweet it out in the morning.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show.
What
Would
happened?
would not have happened. Would not have happened. What else is going on? I'll be honest, I don't care about the ice cream thing.
I was worried about that.
We didn't know that.
As he was on his like 5th case, like, there's a
we're
fucking
good.
good chance
We're
tomorrow.
good.
Kirk's like, I don't.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I'm so down on Justin right now. What else?
So why are you down on me? For
Because
what?
you're pouty and you're
what
like a
am I-
baby.
what am I-
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. What else?
Team. Besides Justin, shit on me for no fucking reason. It's fucking ridiculous.
What?
It's fucking ridiculous. Why you're down on me for why? I've been nothing but the most loyal person to you for the past 3, 4 fucking years. It's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
It's fucking nuts.
Montante.
Who you called a piece of shit 2 months ago to my face. You came back here and said, Mick's a real piece of shit, right? Oh, he'll get what's coming for him. No, you're so high on Mick. No, except for Justin. No, Justin sucks.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm so down on Justin.
What are you talking about?
It's just for some reason it's like oh, let's just shit on Justin. It's
It seems like
ridiculous.
it seems like it's coming from somewhere deep here.
Yes, it comes from you just randomly just pulling out like, oh, just Justin sucks. Oh, he doesn't care. It's not true. What starts pushing me to not care is when you're constantly just shitting on me for no reason. And I do care.
What else, Dave? What else?
Somebody sent us this audio that was a little.
Just trying to break the team up. I love Mick. I love Justin, but sometimes you gotta Justin. You gotta relax.
Well, yeah, I gotta relax, but it's like it's every fucking show. Justin sucks. He's not doing anything. Blah 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 blah. It's like, do you want me here? Yes or no? Like it's you keep. I feel like you're trying to push me out, and I'm trying to say stay here.
Okay, what'd you do yesterday?
Crazy. I fucking
Got ice cream?
did the unnamed. Yes, I did. You told me to do that.
Okay. What else, Dave?
Okay, let's see. Somebody sent us some audio of Mike Mutnansky.
Sorry, I don't want to talk about how many people my girlfriend fucked.
Can I? Well, first of all, okay, great. Then we're done talking about it, Justin. You happy?
Yes, I'm happy now. Thank you.
Good. Okay, probably tell her not to go on Twitter and go after
she
the
did
entire
that 2
show.
months ago. It was
and
a
message
dumb move.
people at the show.
It was a dumb move, and it's perfectly fine. But every single show, you'll ask me something, and I'll give some like non-answer.
But she's also not
and
she's
then
also
you'll
not
be
a
like,
real person.
Correct.
To us.
I understand.
Like,
that.
nobody's making her a real person.
I understand that, but then I'll give like some non-answer, and you'll be like, "Oh, Justin doesn't care about the show anymore because he doesn't want to answer what his
Justin,
girlfriend's body count is."
Okay, Justin. During the show, I'll look there, and you're just staring straight ahead, doing nothing. You're literally doing nothing with your mouth open.
Because if I'm looking, you're like, Justin's not paying attention to the show.
To me, you've checked out.
I tried.
To me, you've checked out. We just disagree. You've checked out.
I tried to talk, and you're like, shut the fuck up, you idiot. You're not a part of this conversation right now.
We're having a conversation. You say seven. Okay.
So what am I supposed to do? Stand at attention? I'm not.
Yeah. Yes. Speak when you're spoken to.
Sure, and then
that's what you're supposed to do. You're a producer. You're not. You're a producer on the show.
I completely agree. And then if I'm looking at something, I'll be doing something, trying to look up something. And you'll be like, "Well, Justin's just not even paying attention." I can't do 50 things at once.
Okay.
So either I talk too much, or I don't talk enough.
Okay. What else, Dave?
All right. Somebody sent us some audio that I don't know. I wouldn't say it's necessarily concerning about Mutt. And I can't officially confirm that it's Mutt. It's just very low.
Yeah,
Mick right now is hard as a rock. He's got canceled. Justin. Every time I'm in here, it's always emotional with Justin. He's either fired up, which I respect, or he's crying about. I don't know.
I love Mick. I love the team.
Yeah. Listen,
I don't. Yeah.
This time last week, there's only one person there throwing someone around.
What he's talking about, but yeah. What's that, Dave?
The what story?
Whatever, Joe. Whatever. Go ahead, Dave.
Okay. Somebody sent us this audio of a horse racing podcast that you have to subscribe to. You pay money for it.
Who the fuck is finding this?
Good question.
A bunch of people sent it to us, and they draw 20 names, and they're entered in to win a contest of $1,000 potentially. And this name was just rattled off in the contest.
Oh, this is one of our old school ones. Mutt M. I don't know his
What is this from?
This is from the Blinkers Off podcast that this individual who sent this to us is speculate, right, Justin? They're speculating that he's been a long-time subscriber of this podcast.
It was years, yes.
Yes, and that Mutt is potentially. I don't know.
That's a name they recognize.
Yeah. Definitely. Where is this podcast emanate from?
It's called the Blinkers Off podcast. I don't think it's part of a network or anything like that, but it must be very inside in the horse racing world.
Interesting.
So Mutt is still heavily involved in that.
Yeah, he's in there, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Well,
we didn't. You tweeted about this. You mentioned.
Yeah, right,
talked
Ted?
about it.
Yeah, I'm good. I quickly looked up Ubers and saw what the price was.
yeah,
just
you're in
in
trouble.
case.
I don't know.
I could take Justin.
Hey, I'm going to Brockton.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna pitch that after.
Not the docs where you live.
Call Mick quick and see if there's anything he wants me to ask Portnoy. That seems reasonable. If Mick wants to answer the phone.
The person you have dialed.
Ooh.
He usually cries back. I think.
Tried
I'll
the second
text him.
time.
What's that?
Try to second.
Yeah, see if he wants to come on. If he doesn't want to, it's fine. If he has any questions he wants to ask Dave Portnoy. Big spot.
Be nice if he got a trip out of it.
That's true. Yeah,
He'd have to go, right? He'd have to go.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
That would have ended with Mick as part of that beach house. I would think.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. The Coleman did not get the call, huh?
They didn't announce
That's
the
crazy.
roster? Or?
No, we'll do that today for Yell and Scream for 20 minutes, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is the show. You got to get the ads up quick.
That's true. Well, they will,
Get
I
ahead of
suppose.
it.
Yeah, well,
Get ahead
that's
of
one
it.
thing we do, yeah. What else?
Let's see here. Yeah, you'll talk about all this stuff on there.
What are you laughing at?
Just a little tension in the room. That's all right.
Doesn't bother me. I don't care.
I know you fucking live for this.
No, it's like that. I just, he seems very angry, and that's okay. He can be angry. But he's a baby. Like, he's quiet and he gets loud because that's the way he's been treated his whole life. His parents have treated him like a baby. So he acts like a baby. So he can't take criticism. I'm not talking.
He
can't take criticism.
As a neutral
well, you're not neutral. You're friends
I
with
was
him.
gonna say.
No,
he stayed at his house.
Yeah, you just threw him under the bus with the phone call thing.
We're good friends. We're good friends. So I'm neutral.
That's
there.
true.
Yeah, you know that. You see, like, you could make Justin very uncomfortable, like where other people be like awkward stuff. But when you say, even as a joke, that he hates the show, it fucking cuts him deep. He loves the show. He died for the show.
I guess.
He's out there throwing people around last week.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. That was great. Yeah. That was great.
Let the boy eat ice cream. With a blindfold. You can go 5 for 5. Come on.
I don't really care about it.
Is that really the problem here? We canceled ice cream in the morning.
I think
He's
that's
not
the
happy. Yeah, he's not, he didn't get his ice cream.
We took his ice cream away.
Well, that's the thing. He goes from it's that you can't have a conversation with him. So it's either 0 or 100.
I'm not gonna lie, Mrs. Ted is gonna be heartbroken. This ice cream challenge isn't happening.
Oh, she was looking forward to
She had
it?
a lot of thoughts on
Just
it.
lie to her and say he went 5 for 5.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Jeff was saying that he said he was wrong with Hood ice cream.
Jeff.
They only advertise
Montante with an
themselves.
all-time Jeff ice cream story today.
Oh, is that right?
All-time is exaggerated.
We got lunch 2 weeks ago, and I paid nobody. But after as I'm chauffeuring home, so yeah, you gotta make one stop. All right, no problem. I don't know, like CVS. I don't know what he needs. Yeah, there's a Friendly's up here. All right, guy at 1 p.m. got a fucking ice cream cone and just housed it in my passenger. Is that just not an?
The Friendlies and
There was a
California?
Friendlies or
He
what's
said
the other
Dairy
one? Or
Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Oh.
He just housed the 1 p.m.
Oh, he told me that. He said he couldn't go past the Dairy Queen without having it, right?
He's not lying.
What
do you
is
have?
that though?
He got.
don't know.
I want to say he got a vanilla cone with the chocolate that like hardens.
Oh, yeah. Those
dip.
are good, yeah.
That's not nuts though. No, 1 p.m.
That's crazy. Move.
That's pretty wild. I mean, that's like, yeah. I mean, I was after lunch.
Oh yeah, polished it off like 4 minutes.
How was
You can
lunch?
tell that was not his first time. It was good.
Yeah.
Part of California is nice.
He's over by like kind of
Huntington, I think.
Yeah, down in Orange County almost.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It was good, but yeah, I was just throwing.
That's funny.
I would have never guessed. Give me 100 guesses where Jeff wants to stop right now. Fucking Dairy
It's
Queen.
not it's not the having the ice cream. It's just like that he was like Montante was driving him, and he's like, oh,
Yeah.
can we
It's
a little
stop?
weird.
him?
I'm
You
taking.
didn't have anything?
No. I'm taking the card, taking the ice cream, handing it to him, and just driving him home on his merry way as he's housing a fucking cone.
pretty funny.
Also, for it to be a chain restaurant is kind of strange.
That's true. Dairy
I
Queen
would think it'd be
is,
like a local,
right.
Yeah,
He loved
Yeah.
it though. He's.
and it would be like showing off to Montante, like you gotta try this. It's just unbelievable.
No, I was like, listen, I'm good. If you want to get a fucking cone at 12:46, in the afternoon,
Yeah,
then have at it.
Yeah. Jeez, that's actually pretty funny. How was the California trip overall?
Good. At the time, I don't like the time difference whatsoever.
No.
You're just behind and everything. But no, California's beautiful. The weather's awesome.
You love it. Big liberal.
Listen, I could see why people would live there.
Well, it's the weather, right?
Weather's also that's about
it's
it.
wild. Yeah,
That's about it. I mean, the gas being 680.
That's tough.
Yeah, a little
That's
bit much.
tough. 'Cause
LAX is a bit much.
Oh, it stinks. Are you
Yeah.
flew out of there?
Yeah, nightmare.
That's
absolute nightmare. But
Did you go from there to Europe?
I came home for 3 days, then I flew out to London for 5.
And you were there by yourself for 5 days?
5 days is long. 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, and it was good?
It was good. It was that flight. They had to use the call at the fucking jump seats on the way there.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
On the cops, flight crew, please attend to your jump seats. I was like, the person next to me was
Why?
like, I was like, hey, what the fuck's a jump seat? And then one guy flies like, it's only happened once. Like, we're about to have really bad turbulence.
Was it really
my
bad?
God.
Oh, it was petrifying.
How long?
We're bumping like at 45 minutes. We're bumping like this, which is fine. But we did one of these. I was like, okay, well, this is it. This is how it ends.
Hey, just hearing that. You're over the ocean. Like,
Yeah, and I was in the I was in the
Fucking pussy.
I was in the middle. I was in the middle row, like so I
Yeah.
couldn't see either window. So like when you're dropping, I'm like, are we like 20 feet over water? Yeah, I have no idea. We're probably not, but yeah, it's just not
Right.
for me.
Jeez.
8 hours is a long time, and I can't sleep on an airplane.
Yeah, me either.
So
you're
you're
up the
just
whole
sitting
time.
there, just staring ahead, watching fucking old South Park episodes.
Is
And
that the only turbulence you had of any note, or?
yeah, on the way back was completely fine.
That's good.
But
Jesus.
I had a quick pastime. I watched Kirby Enthusiasm first season,
Mm-hmm.
and then I finished that. On the way back, it's unbelievable how much better the early season was. The last season stunk.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of the end of that
Terrible.
show. Yeah. No,
Terrible.
not good. Not good. Interesting. All right. What else?
Do you have your dinner with Jared Carrabis yet?
We did last week.
Not a big fan of it. He went on a podcast with Katie Nolan who said some pretty mean things about you recently.
Oh, no.
I feel like this happens with every 2 months with him.
I know, really. Jeez, again. Yeah,
He didn't say anything overwhelming in the podcast, but just the fact he went and did it.
I didn't even
and
aware
just-
of that. That's
Yeah,
bad. Jesus. I'm sure the podcast was horrible.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah. She's still doing that dumb thing?
Yes.
And
yeah.
no one's listening. I imagine no one's
Is she on
listening to
FS1 still? Or?
Well, it's a
that.
Sirius.
No, I don't think. Right?
Sirius is just doling out money to everybody, it seems like.
Is she on Sirius as well, or no?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I don't believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on, I think she was on Touch and Rich doing the whole Belichick, Pablo Torre thing recently.
Oof, I listened to some Pablo Torre with Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen.
Can tell you he's like, I'm an Edward R. Murrow winning. I'm like, we get it. You're a huge journalist. Like, you can tell Simmons kind of like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know
Right.
why he even played along with it. He's been like, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I was not overwhelmed by that.
No, not at all.
I
It didn't like
actually bailed
reveal
in the middle
anything.
of it. No,
Yeah.
me either. And he's kind of like, he's like, you don't understand why this is important. I'm like, it's really not that.
They did have a part there. Didn't he mention, what's his name? Lombardi.
He did.
Didn't bring up that you called Lombardi, but he mentioned Lombardi, who's obviously irritated. He alluded to the fact that Lombardi is clearly irritated by this entire situation. But
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't take much from it. Yeah. What else?
yeah. Let's see here. You see Biz has gout from eating 2 steaks. You'll talk about that in an hour,
Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will.
Can you get rid of gout?
I don't know.
I think it's just like with proper diet, it can go away, like the symptoms of it.
2 steaks a day is fucking crazy.
Am I not? Is the Mick thing not in the rundown?
No, it is. It's in there.
Oh, it is where?
Yeah, yeah. I think it was, is it page 6 or something? I forget.
Page 6. Okay. Oh, there it is.
You
Yeah.
got it.
That's how many notes you guys have for the rundown?
I guess, yeah.
Jeez.
A lot of important topics to get to.
Oh, no question. Mr. Jerry's officially canceled. I know I care about that.
That is crazy, the lack of due diligence they looked at. Well, they put a lot of resources into that before.
Yeah, a lot of money.
That's
I would
insane.
think.
How
That's
did nobody higher
Yeah.
up like say, "Can I see a sample?" or
Crazy. Yeah, I don't.
the
I don't-
idea of it.
I
In
don't
fairness,
understand.
though, we talked about it. We never connected the gambling aspect with.
Yeah, but you're
Jerry.
not you're not
not
sticking
your
your
job.
money
No,
into
no,
it.
no,
Well,
it's not-
it's
I know.
not my
No,
job
I know,
to
I
do
know,
that.
I
You're
know.
not compliance, you know. You guys
Now it just seems so obvious, but it's like it's strange.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody kicked that around when they were pitching it because they're in meetings. Like we don't do meetings, but like if Clemmer's in a meeting with 30 people about rat race, I assume Jerry's in a meeting or somebody with 10 people.
see the Granite win a playoff series last night.
I did not. I did.
Between
I'm
that-
embarrassed to say I did not.
Between that and Barstool After Dark,
What? Go ahead.
you know,
No, you can say it. It's whatever you're thinking. It's not going to bother
sometimes
me.
quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, well, I think they have contractual obligations with Barstool.
For Barstool After Dark?
Still, I
Yeah.
think. Wasn't last like the 3-man weave or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that being
Yeah.
said, like if you gave me a week to come up with a better idea, I couldn't.
No, I don't
So like
agree with
I don't fault them for that, but it's just like there's still 10,000 people watching live, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
That's
but
never been my thing. Like I did
Yeah.
that free throw thing. They asked me to do it, but I'm not a big fan of like.
even that was still kind of fresh.
Yeah.
You know, like it's different now. It's just
There was a little cultural appropriation going on last night with the Barstool After Dark.
I did
thing.
see that. Was it Che who kept using a wheelchair?
Yeah,
most of the time?
wheelchair to get like the 20th basket or
I did
whatever.
see that.
I was like, yikes.
you get even with them. Pull your eyes.
It's wheelchair face.
What was that? Jesus. God almighty. What else?
I didn't see it. How was Coleman reacting to the Knicks news? That was freaking.
Oof.
hot. Yeah.
Coleman pissed me off.
Why is that?
As soon as the
You're a
series,
Knicks fan, right?
Yeah, as soon as the series is over, like I was talking to my buddy Jeff D Lowe, my ice cream pal. Like sometimes sometimes you lose a series. It's okay. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to sell everybody. You don't need to rash fire everybody. But Coleman tweeted out, like people like taunting Coleman. It's like, oh, it's okay. I knew it was done after game 2. All right, then don't watch Coleman.
Oh, he did.
Then don't fucking
Was
watch.
that what he
dude.
tweeted?
Shit, shut
Well,
the fuck up.
that's why he
Shut the
deactivated
fuck
Twitter.
up.
That's why I went 0 Dark
He literally
Coleman?
responded to
Yeah.
somebody. I knew it was over after game 2, so it's not a big deal. It's like, dude, shut up.
Who do you want for the job?
I tweeted out yesterday. People are very upset about it.
Yeah, I did go viral.
Gino Uriema?
Yeah, that's his name.
I saw him like on
That's a bit,
Adam,
right? Are you
No,
actually?
I literally saw him like on MSG like 6 years ago talking with Adam Hahn or whatever his name is and someone. He said he grew up a huge Knicks fan and they asked him, would you ever coach there? And he didn't decline it. So I was just like, oh, this would be interesting.
I don't
didn't
think he's a take.
No, neither do I, but I didn't realize
What about
these
another
people
UConn
would be
name?
upset.
Danny Hurley?
Yeah.
I think he's definitely a candidate.
I think Jay Wright is probably the front runner.
I could see
the Nova
that, too.
Knicks, bring him back.
I could see that. Yeah.
Very handsome guy.
Good looking guy, good hair. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that. The Knicks spend so much money on these coaches, though. Like the coaches
Yeah.
are not the problem. Like that's
No, certainly. I think it's crazy. They
Larry
fired Tibbs.
Brown. They had Phil Jackson run the organization. They had
That went really
Isaiah
well.
there. Larry Brown 1 year they paid him $35 million.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
find the right. Like, yeah, I also don't think like he probably shouldn't have been. I guess if he got fired, that means that Jalen Brunson didn't want him back.
I
If
think
he
But he
fought, but it's
backed
like,
him, right?
If he privately was like, I want this guy coaching
Yeah.
the team, he'd be coaching the team.
Yeah.
There's no way they're gonna be like, no.
On ESPN Talk Radio before the talk for the Celtics series was like, let's just try to win one. So they're talking about how badly the Knicks have to lose for Tibbs to lose his job. Somebody won. I was like, all right, he has a job.
Right. And he
Very rash. Is
also-
your guy a candidate?
Who's that? Danny Hurley?
No, the other guy, the kid you know, the guy you know.
But who? Who's
Fucking,
on?
he's with the Wizards.
You think the Wizards head coach is a candidate for the Knicks head coaching
Listen,
job?
listen, you never know.
Sure, yeah, he'll probably get the job. I have no idea.
Is he still head coach there? He got
Yeah, he's still there. They got screwed too in the Cooper Flag thing.
Yeah, that's tough.
So that's tough to come back from. I think. Yeah.
the Knicks are one of those teams too that just have too many voices, which never works out
Right.
with teams.
Yeah,
Like
there's always right. There's always
Jalen
people
Brunson's
around.
dad's like
Yeah.
part of the coaching staff.
Rick Brunson
and-
had some pretty.
Yeah, they got to fire him.
Yeah.
Well, they
you
had some-
can't. You know.
Right. That's what I mean.
They swept some things on the rug with him too. I think he
They
had
don't
some
fire
essay
somebody?
allegations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe so. That kind of just
He was a
allegedly.
Great high
I
school
could be
basketball
misremembering.
player here in Salem.
Yeah.
Great player.
Oh, he's from Mass.
Yeah, played at Temple. He was great. One of the best players ever.
That when
Massachusetts.
Cheney was there.
Yeah, he was on those teams. Yeah,
Yeah.
good teams against Calipari. Yeah. What else, Dave?
Did you see that Portnoy was saying that Mutt is dodging him? He reached out to Mutt. Did you see that
Well, I think he was talking about on unnamed.
On unnamed,
Yeah,
and he just, like, offered him a job
I'm
or
only
whatever.
privately reach out to Mike Manansky and offer him.
That would be
Horse-
hilarious.
Maybe he reached out for horse betting advice or
Just a
something like that?
guess. Just a guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a wild guess. What else?
I do feel terrible for Mutt that the one job he wants, he is fucking god awful at.
It's true. It's the brutal.
He's
irony
good at
of
the
it.
reads. The reads he's good on,
Yeah.
but yeah, the play by play, it's tough.
Well, he wants it, but he would prefer to be on the radio. So it's
Of
not
course,
like
but
that.
that's not.
Oh, all
right.
day.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
not that.
1000%. He'd rather be on the radio. Of course.
Yep.
What else?
Speaking of radio, did you hear that stupid story
of radio.
that Jim and Margie were talking about when Jim was like, I cut my steak and the amount he was acting as if he drops a piece of steak on the floor of a restaurant like 12 times.
Yeah.
That was fucking ridiculous.
Did they talk about the layoffs or no? How many people got laid off there?
45.
NPR?
Jesus.
Yeah.
In mass,
At
you
GBH
are?
specifically. GBH.
GBH, 45 people?
I believe so, yeah.
Jesus
Hate to see it.
Christ. How many people work there overall?
It's a good question. They probably have thousands.
Yeah, it's
I mean, they have TV and radio.
They're still at that place
Classical.
across from where
Street,
EI used to be?
believe. Yeah. Even though they have probably they spent millions, I bet, building out that library studio.
Oh, that fucking place across from EI was like a palace.
Yeah.
It was I went on Jim Browdy's show once. I couldn't fucking believe it walking around there. It was
Greater Boston you were on, right?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. There was like buffets and food.
It's like
and-
Bristol.
Yeah, it was like legitimately insane.
Yeah.
In fairness, though, he literally gets every politician from Boston anytime he wants.
Yeah.
They have to kind of kiss their ass. I
Guess I don't
Still
know.
not that
We're
big of a
paying
draw.
for it though.
Yeah,
I don't.
true.
Yeah.
They have
we were.
about 750 employees.
Yeah. So that's 10. Well, whatever.
6%.
6%. Jesus Christ.
But thanks to Trump, what's he trying to slash? Like $1.1 billion from public broadcasting?
People aren't thrilled with that.
No. Who? Trump's people?
No, I'm saying people are like acting like NPR is like get rid of him as like a threat to like.
We're no longer going to have news.
Who cares?
Unbiased.
Just get rid of it all. I would say. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Who gives a shit at that point?
Jesus.
Well, that steak starter was stupid. You heard that, right?
Yeah,
Like, first of all, the steak is dropping on the fucking table and you're eating it anyway. So I don't know why he's lying about that.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
just fucking stupid.
I don't really care. All right. The eyes of the horse racing world are on New York this weekend. There you go. Mutt. And the rest of the race is on, but who will rise above the rest to be crowned king of the track? Is Mutt going to that? Is that why he's not at practice?
No, I thought he was going to.
Oh, he's probably going to. Yeah. Find out DK Horse, the #1 downloaded horse betting app. DraftKings is turning up the thrill with the king of the track promotion. Here's how to get in. Head to the DK Horse app, opt in, and bet $5 or more on a horse to win the Belmont Stakes. If you're picked across the finish line first, you'll win a share of $200,000. Who will reign supreme? Download the DK Horse Racing app and use code KIRK. That's code Kirk on DK Horse. Bet $5 or more on a horse to win the stakes for your shot at a piece of $200,000. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. What else?
Montante's probably ecstatic that they're renaming that ship. What's that one after Harvey Milk?
Harvey Milk is gone?
Yeah, he's probably ecstatic.
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I
They're
don't
the
I
homo,
like
and
seeing
now
that.
they're who you want in there?
To name the ship after?
Yeah. Who'd you name the ship after? President Montante.
Fuck it. Give it to Trump while he's alive.
Trump? Oh, good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
He needs that. He needs another honor. I was just thinking that.
Doesn't have enough things.
Yeah.
named
Give
after
Trump
him.
yeah.
What's funny with Trump is you can't tell like what's parody and what's not with him. Like when I saw that he truthed out the Biden clone thing,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, it's funny, but like that's not real. Then you look, you're like, oh, geez, that is.
It's crazy. Take the good and the bad, I guess, if you're a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I mean,
And good news if you're liberal, it'll be done eventually. It'll be done soon.
What
it
was
would
the
have been
thing
so
with-
much better for them if he had won in 20. That's why they didn't
I know,
understand
let's get it over with.
2020. He'd be
We'll
gone.
run through it 8 years.
He'd be out of your life
Yep.
right now, and maybe his vice president, but probably not. Would be.
Yeah.
You'd probably have a Democrat in office right
But
now.
once he lost in 2020,
He was never going away.
but in their eyes, they're like, this is at the end of him. He won't come back and win.
I don't know why they
He'll
thought
go to
that.
jail.
Yeah, but that was
win.
never going to happen. He was always
Yeah.
way ahead in the polls. Like I didn't
Yeah.
know what they thought was going to happen.
Sneaky, the best thing for him.
Totally. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
What are you smiling at?
Nothing. I was just from a political standpoint. Not that he's going to get too far, but I didn't hate some of the stuff from Anthony Weiner last week that I was hearing.
Yeah, I don't love his.
I think he's done. Yeah.
I like the accountability. He has this kind of I don't give a fuck attitude.
Is he
when
a
he won.
registered sex offender?
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
he is.
He is.
That's tough. Although in today's world,
I'm being tired.
is that even disqualifying anymore?
But
I
it is
don't even
fucking
know.
wild.
I think if enough time passes.
You're right.
like-
People just forget. I
He went
guess.
on some guy's podcast.
What was his
which that
name? Carlos Danger.
yeah.
But he wasn't bad. Even like the View, he went on the View for God's sakes.
Yeah, he's
He
like a
wasn't bad.
combative, like
Yeah.
he's a bullshit artist.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Cuomo's gonna be the next mayor.
Wouldn't surprise me. Nothing.
He's dominating. the
yeah,
polls.
yeah. He's just his
Slee
name.
was third.
Yeah, he's gonna win.
But his entire, which is weird because his entire campaign is about Trump instead of New York. Like, isn't that
Hey,
why?
if you're in New York, that's what wins.
Isn't that why New Yorkers are starting to hate AOC? Is because she doesn't give a fuck about New York anymore. She gives a
She's
fuck
never
about-
there.
Yeah. She has her eyes on the national, which is crazy.
She'll win re-election, right? I mean, when she run next year?
with these. Yeah.
Did she just run last year? It's every 2 years
Yeah.
for her.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you like Anthony Weiner?
I just didn't hate his performance last week. I like accountability. I like all that stuff. And
Yeah.
he sounded, I don't know, he sounded fine. So, but I don't know what he's probably running for some kind of smaller seat. I don't know. What
He did run again. That was the thing, that documentary following around running for something years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, I forget. What else?
you see that bar that's opening in Boston, the Sports Bra? That's all for women's sports. Did you see this?
Oh, hell yeah. We'll be there.
Apparently, it's not the first location.
Really?
It's going to be like the third or
They
something
only
like
show
that.
women's sports?
Only show women's sports. Bar for women. It's fantastic.
I don't know if you can
Are there
gamble,
that
I
many
guess.
on?
Yeah, I don't even, like,
I'm
what,
not trying to be
what
a
are we
dick.
watching?
I'm sure you could do like college women's sports and stuff like that.
I guess.
I feel like all the women's sports in one season.
Yeah, I was watching the golf this week at the Memorial. I'd flip over and watch the U.S. Women's Open in Wisconsin. There was nobody there. There was like 50 people.
They
there.
could still hit the
believe it.
ball. I wouldn't hate going to see
Totally.
that.
Yeah, they're
Watch
good.
and
Like,
walk
yeah,
around.
it's
Right.
more realistic representation.
Yeah.
I was
What's that-
surprised.
What's that guy who's in the Invitational? He's doing the Corn Ferry, Grant Horvat.
Yeah.
Doing but it's a pro-am, right? Why is he acting like he's in a...
Was he actually in the event or no?
Yeah, I think it is, but it's like, but he said, I am in... I'm playing at the Corn Ferry this week.
But,
it's
could he technically win it if he played the best, I'm saying? Like, is he actually in it?
I thought pro.
Is he that good?
It's titled pro.
It's like the ones like Tony Romo are in?
That's
Well,
what
give me a
I-
pro-am, but
that's
you can
what I
also be a
figured.
tournament. Like Pebble Beach is a pro-am.
Right. I guess I assumed he was playing in the pro-am, but acting is
Not like you would tweet that out.
Okay.
Unless he's
because it does
sane.
seem a little disingenuous.
Yeah, I know. I think they gave exemptions to him, and
Yeah.
that's some of those events over the years giving exemptions to like Jerry Rice.
Are you allowed to talk about golf? Or?
Me?
Yeah.
I could talk about it. Yeah,
Okay.
I can't participate. Yeah.
The other thing that's crazy is all those fucking guys play golf together every week. There's a new video of Bob Does Sports
I know,
playing with Grant Harbaugh.
It's very
and-
incestual. It
Right.
feels like it's this never-ending circle of jerk.
So it's just going to be the same exact thing that
course
they've
it
already
is.
created 17 times.
Of course it is. Yeah.
When
Like I'm just trying not to get fired today during Unnamed because like I want to play this game Monday.
Right.
That's the thing.
you could probably still play it.
You think Barstool? You guys let Barstool New York schlep up to
If he
Connecticut
gets
if I get fired on Thursday, on Wednesday?
It's a
No
fair
way.
point.
That would be funny if it was just ended up all being you versus like other Minifans.
Just for nothing. Just
Oh,
to
no,
play the game.
you can get a team together.
That's true, but
You can get a
I feel like we gotta.
Is this like the hottest water you've been in a while? You think?
It's just we're just.
When you disagree that much, you're not
It's
going
just
to
kind
bend
of
the
disagree on
knee.
everything right now. And with most people, Dave's like, I'm surprised with me. It's always like the job's being dangled over me. And I'm like, well, I don't-
Yeah. He did not like when you backed out of the
Ryder
Ryder
Cup?
Cup.
Yeah,
By the way,
I'm
but
not
you love doing more than anybody, so it's not like
No, I hate
in a perfect
not
world, you'd
playing
like
it.
to play, you
Yeah,
know?
I hate not playing it.
The
but-
majority of the compelling segments on Unnamed have been like KMS adjacent
Of course,
segments.
I find it terribly
shocking.
boring. The other
There's so
stuff.
much more cross. There's so
I
much
don't care
crossover.
about. I mean, I love Whitney. I don't care about Keith Yandel coming on to talk about like. Well, that was actually good. That was about McAfee. That was a good fight.
Right.
But like, I don't care about the goofy. Even like the Rico stuff is, I'm just kind of play along. Like I barely care at this. Like, what? How many different ways can we Rico's? Bring him back on and pull the string or whatever. So, but Dave likes that stuff. And so when I'm gone and Unnamed, somebody else on Unnamed with Whitney. And
No, if you're gone, I think it's over.
oh, I no. We have sponsors. They'll keep doing it.
No, that's
They'll
fair.
have
I keep
Eddie
forgetting the
hosted,
sponsors.
or it'll be more Dave centric, Dave world, and he likes that. So
Yeah.
Well, this is just a different style of what he was doing with Eddie, right? That was just
Yes.
more
Yeah.
friendly
I thought
atmosphere.
it was a good shot.
so do I.
Oh yeah, Eddie,
I liked it.
Eddie takes heat for that for no reason.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But it was Dave world. Like it was, what's going on in your world.
Yeah.
Which a lot of what this is too, because it's all Dave cares about.
Yeah.
Didn't care about any of this other shit. So I would say definitely the worst our relationship has been. Way worse than even like the Milton's thing, like the average, because like then it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is now we just don't like. I don't like. He's saying I don't like him. I don't think he likes me. So which I don't think it's a big deal. Like a lot of people don't like their bosses. So, but he seems to take this. I don't know. Maybe I'm
He's super
misreading.
personal. He's super, yeah.
Yeah,
Not about
Well,
work
I mean,
anymore.
I know
that's how they are.
I know you're close with Mick, but I would assume even if it was
I don't think I'm close, but I'm defending Mick because I think Mick's
but
been
you're
wrong.
Okay,
here.
in the
He's in this
the semblance
world
of the world and basketball, but you could substitute any single person, and I think you personally would want to have that debate.
If they kept calling out, now Mick, I would say it's more because Mick being on the part of the show, Mick being on the team, Mick being in this world, for sure we're more sensitive to it, I suppose. But yeah, every week if somebody was like, hey, this guy's an anti-Semitic piece of shit, and then that person wanted to come on, I'd be like, let's fucking go.
There's this guy like Ollie who's associated with Chiclets. He's like some Canadian guy they have on. If he started tweeting us like Mick,
Right.
and they were calling him an anti-Semite, I think they'd have, I think
Of
Whit
course.
would be.
No, he works for the company, so I get that's different. But,
Ollie?
Yeah, he does.
well, I
now.
mean, he's affiliated with the company. Like he's on there.
I don't think he's
You're
getting
talking,
paid.
you're talking about the Canadian.
Yeah, the
bigger-
Ollie
Oh
guy.
yeah, he works for the company now.
Oh, I didn't know
does,
that.
yeah.
Disregard. Bad,
Yeah.
Terrible example.
Yeah. Again, not my kind of content, but
Yeah.
they seem to like it. So Chiclet's a huge show. I love those guys.
Yeah.
What else, boys?
Do you see this like whole FBI investigation going on with the MLBPA and NFLPA? Did you see that in the Wall Street Journal today or no?
No. What else?
Okay. Let's see. What's Nick Offerman getting all upset about? With
He seems very worked up.
yeah,
Who's that? What's
and he's
his
dealing
name?
with the death. The castmate there, that guy,
Oh, that was
Jonathan
kind of
Joss.
sad.
Jonathan
Huh?
Joss. Yeah,
Murdered.
Yeah. What's that?
He was murdered.
Yeah.
Is it because he was gay? Is that what they're saying?
That's
is that
what
now
I read.
is that now not true or?
His husband said that the police have said they haven't found any evidence yet.
This I don't know what article I read, but
Because that's what they were saying at first, right?
yeah, it basically was like their neighbor just hated the fact that they were living gay across the street.
Or aren't a lot of serial killers gay?
I mean, I haven't done the numbers on it, but
Run the numbers. I do a report. I think that's
that's
a,
a statement.
you think they're
Hold
like
on.
you think they're like closet angry?
well,
gay
name the
people?
serial killer. I think a lot of them are gay.
Jeffrey Dahmer, there's one.
Ted Bundy?
Gay?
Is he gay?
He was
He's
not.
No,
This
he's
is
Very
way
not.
worse than my Molly statement.
He was
That
a
is
huge
way
ladies'
worse.
Timothy
man.
McVeigh.
And I got news for you. I'll stand by it.
Timothy McVeigh?
Probably gay. Oh,
Aaron Hernandez.
There you go. This too.
Watch out for Quinlan. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
For more reason than one.
God almighty, God. Careful with these family dinners, Dave. I don't know.
That's right.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Be careful, I'm
Sorry.
gonna fucking snap.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry, Justin.
You'll be allowed to joke with manners. You'll be allowed to
No,
joke
for
with
sure.
manners back there.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't worry,
Job
Justin missed
restraint.
that one.
Yeah, he just isn't really paying attention to that. He's texting somebody. I won't say who, but somebody. What else?
Good morning.
Did you see the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I don't know what I said. Sent out an email to all their fans, basically apologizing for that some players and some ex-players went to the Trump rally. You see that story?
Mason Rudolph was there, yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because he was in Steel Country, yeah.
Kind of past that point. I mean, that is. Who
seems
cares?
strange that they would do that, yeah.
That seems dumb. That is dumb. You all right, Justin?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got?
Let's see. We just hit the Jonathan Joss stuff. You see, this bio dude was tweeting up a storm.
I blocked him.
Ooh,
Went at the producers pretty hard.
You got a 2-week block just for being annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that seems fair, no?
Fair.
What was he tweeting, Justin?
Let me see.
I'm a bodybuilder guy. I've been an advocate for a while, but he got very mad at me when I didn't talk about the funds.
He was going back and
Very
forth.
mad. Like real
Where, here?
real
On the
world.
show?
Yeah.
Go
I
away.
broke bread with him. And then, yeah, a month later, he's fucking unfollowing me, mad at me because I didn't talk about the fonts enough.
If you talk about the fonts here, do you think anybody else would watch that fucking thing? It's all incest. It's all just their group.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be like, wow, they joined the Fonz.
it's a book club.
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad they have a good time.
I'm a proud
allowed-
member.
Yeah, great. I'm not allowed to be in, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
What was he tweeting?
Kirk doesn't take what he perceives as criticism of his show very well. As Jerry once said, quote, Kirk can be a baby when it comes to his own show. Kirk's got a lot going on. The game, the dozen, the non-invitational, and rig stabbing in the back. So if I'm critical of, 1, the producers being lazy, 2, the thousands episode shouldn't have been Mayo and Bish, parentheses, producers being lazy, by the way, and 3, the team body chemistry didn't look great. I would ask anyone to point to another example of me being a show hater. But if these things make me a troll/show hater, then I guess I am. The reluctant troll king. Please bring me the crown of thrones peasant.
What's the funniest part
So it
of
was
that
a
tweet?
series of tweets then.
Well,
It was a long one.
Oh, it
It
keeps
was a
going.
very long one.
P like Badu likes loves the show, listens to the show, but it's funny that people can be that invested and not get the show. If you don't get why, like for the 1000th episode, you're not gonna have bells and whistles in here. You're gonna have two fucking idiots in here to make a joke about it.
Show and like I don't.
He was
yeah.
walking out last week.
Also-
he was
oh-
crying basically. Yeah, it was like,
Also,
What are we
like
doing?
who? Like also like. So you didn't like the show? Like okay, there'll be another one. Like I don't know. Like he's welcome to criticize.
Maybe you'll like
it.
the next one. Yeah,
But you can't like criticize and they get mad if somebody's like me is like, well, fuck you. Like you're criticizing me.
Yeah.
So am I supposed to be like, oh, I'll
He's
accept your
also-
criticism without any like fuck
He's
you.
also watched you say "fuck you" with 1,000 other people, including Minifans.
he's a
like,
loser.
It eventually comes back around.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he put up any type of like defense when he was in there. If you were,
I didn't. I maybe I've lost my mind. I did not think we were particularly hard on him. the
You went
other
on him for
day.
30 seconds, and then it was kind of
Compared to, like,
standoffish.
Or compared to Justin essentially assaulting me verbally.
Right.
Very painful.
It was uncomfortable to watch.
Jesus Christ.
HR will be ringing out.
Gee, I wonder who talked to him last night.
Oh yeah, we motherfuck you behind your back.
I'm not
Kirk's a
talking about you, but
scumbag.
again, I won't get into people specifically. But I'll just say,
we're working.
you know.
He'll be at the ringer eventually.
Justin.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're working on it.
Total
I
pussy.
got a 5% cut.
The
Unbelievable.
ringer.
Doesn't care about the
Are they
show.
still around?
Yeah.
I think Bill Simmons is
good
still
for-
around. Yeah.
Oh, is that okay? Yeah, Mike. What am I thinking of? Deadspin?
I don't know what you're thinking of. How am I supposed to know? You
I'm thinking
said
of
it.
I'm thinking of
I
Deadspin.
think you're trying to do the anti-Barstool Sports.
Yeah, that's
are
what I was
you
going
not? Yeah. Business Insider.
I was directionally correct.
Yeah.
What else did Bio do tweet, Justin?
He tweeted yesterday. He said, "I don't do." He kept tweeting.
Didn't Justin
you.
blacked out during that or no?
He has no idea what happened.
I was like, just let him go. Just let him have it. Like,
let the man eat his ice cream.
Yeah, just let him rip. Like, he is worked up. He's like the triple worked up. He kept mentioning same things never happened. He's
We
very
had
passionate.
to stop for Ice 2 across the street for the ice cream.
Yeah.
So I wonder
There's
if
a lot
it
going
was.
into
Yeah, it was
That's
just
true.
like
There is the ice
that was
cream.
the one joy today.
That feels like that might be an off-show video for you guys later.
he loves eating food for content.
I was
That's
in
true.
panic because Justin with this phone thing, like he has the do not disturb on.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get the ice cream this morning if
Mm-hmm.
he didn't, but he does that. I couldn't call him, couldn't text him. Wasn't.
Why do you
seeing
have
him.
that?
I didn't take it off from the show.
Because he gets
yesterday.
harassed by people.
People just, if you don't have it on right now, if you have it on off right now, people will just be texting you the whole time.
Calling me, yeah, texting.
The whole time? Have you seen this, Dave?
I've seen it at off times. I've seen it. Yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
crazy.
Keep doing that.
But then you can't
especially
reach
today.
him. Then you can't reach him.
What are you missing, really?
Yeah, but what if he came in and we didn't have the ice cream, but you were dead set on it or something?
I suppose. Did you really think I was going to be in the ice cream 2 days later?
Nobody thought you were going to be in the ice cream, but it was just got to be.
That's an
paid
off
for
day.
regardless.
No chance after an off
Yeah,
day.
I like that Justin got like the big packs too.
Why would you do that?
You can't get like samples.
But you can't. You don't have like these things. No.
No, not like hoodies or something.
Is there not enough of the the size that like the is it a single
Ben and
serve?
Jerry's?
Yeah, they don't have that for every brand.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
He never heard of the best brand either.
What's that?
Tillman Rook?
I don't know that one. Is that a New Jersey
Missing
one?
out. No, they got it here.
They do.
Yeah, I'm not a sweets guy, believe it or not, but Tillman Rook.
Where'd you guys go last night to get the ice cream?
Shaw's.
Shaw's.
This one was much nicer than the one in Melrose.
Oh yeah.
One in Melrose is dicey.
You two going together in the grocery store?
Yeah.
Just walking around. Huh?
Walk around getting ice cream. Literally nothing else.
What else did Bio do tweet?
Just that you were wrong. He's not in spaces. He wants to prove.
Do you
that.
have the tweets or no?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Well, why don't you read them instead of just like speculating what they are? If that's okay with you, I don't want to.
It's perfectly okay.
Okay. I don't want you to be upset.
I do like that original tweet by Bio Dude was like, if somebody thought what would get a reaction from you, like name Jerry,
Ugh.
go at the producers, go at the 1000th episode.
True. Not like I hate more than the old like Jerry one. That sounds like that's 50 years ago. I don't even. No shit. I'm a big baby. Look at me now. Go ahead.
That's the main one, the one I read.
We said it was a series of them.
Yeah, just saying like how he's not in spaces, how he's not a troll.
Oh, okay. Well, 2-week block.
What do you think of Menner's theory that Pat Ford is quiet quitting on the basketball team?
It's as good a theory as any. I don't know what to. If he's not there Saturday, I don't know what to do.
He'll be there, I think.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I've got a theory that Pat Ford is quiet quitting the KMS basketball team. He's hoping Kirk throws him out. And by just not showing up, that's what the young kids do these days. You just
I think
quiet
he's 34,
quit.
but-
So I think that's what he's doing, because if he quits, it's going to look really bad. But if he's thrown out, he can just say, well, I missed a couple of trainings. My kid was vomiting up blood again, whatever it was.
I would say a couple trainings. What it would end up being if he only shows up for the game. What's that? 4 sessions?
I don't know. He was at the tryouts.
Yep.
I don't know about the next practice. It'd be 2 practices in a game. That's tough. That's just tough. I like Pat, but that's
These
tough.
practices cost us real money.
No shit.
That's the thing.
What are they going?
Or maybe not. Maybe they don't have to. It's another pathetic calling text yesterday.
I have to. What? You don't want me to tell you?
No,
things that
no,
I've
actually,
told-
don't.
It applies to your show and all the things that you're doing.
How much could it be? At $150 an hour?
What was it, 120 or something?
It's nothing. Yes, but you got to relay the message. That's
Dave
all.
texted me the other day, and he's like, just so you know, if you plug the
Hold on.
I'll read the text. I'll
Read it verbatim.
I'll read it. Let me see.
If that guy called in on a Friday and was like, "I told Dave that it could be free," you'd be pissed I didn't tell you. So that was all I was trying to accomplish.
Let me see. Where the hell is it?
How much time did you take contemplating sending the text?
It was a strong 45 seconds.
yeah.
The facility just reached out asking if you could plug their leagues and rentals quick and they'd be free on Saturday.
There you go. It's free on Saturday right now. It's perfect.
The
Sign
idea
up.
that we're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna save $100. I don't know what my response was, but basically that.
I think some people don't understand how much things like that cost on this show.
Yeah,
That's all.
it's not- yeah.
It's not their fault. They're
like,
not in
hey,
the business.
there's leagues and there's water and there's a nice bathroom and there's a sauna and everything, and you can play in a league on.
Is this
Saturday.
your last game Saturday? Whatever.
practice? The
Oh,
game's Monday.
is your last game Monday?
Yeah, you listen to the show.
I'm saying, do you think is?
Who are you guys playing?
If I put the over under, if I put the over at 1.5 games,
Put it at half under. I'm never playing another basketball game again. I'm
Okay.
sore. I'm old. This game's for cinema. Yeah. We have how many guys on the team?
14.
15?
Jeez.
15 or 14?
14.
I think, well, do we include Greg Polar?
Well, if we include you. 14. Polar doesn't, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, 14. 13 care about cinema. 1 wants to be cinema.
Deep cuts right there.
And one I hope winds up like cinema. Honestly.
How'd you shoot him yesterday?
Good, but I'm becoming practice Pat Ford Minahan. I should shooting great, and then the scrimmage the other day was terrible. So I don't know. Oh,
15 you include Brando.
well,
His manager.
would you count Brando? Honestly,
Yes.
you would as a player on the team. I said players.
No,
not
just-
members. Players.
Then players, no, I wouldn't count him.
How many players? 14.
14.
Not counting Polar.
Not counting Pollard.
But you wouldn't count.
No.
You wouldn't count him. So if you show up Monday, you'd say you shouldn't play.
I don't have a jersey for him.
Oh, we didn't get an extra jersey?
Oh, I have my jersey. I forgot to. I have it in the car if you need it.
Do you think Brando came in the other day ready to do that bathroom bit and call you bro? Or was that just like a
I don't
random
know.
in the moment?
That's
Thing? I couldn't
spontaneous.
decide.
Very strange guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy, but very strange guy.
Brando just stunk it up.
I thought he was fine. He's
is
a third
fine.
chair. He's a good kid.
He
He's
is.
a good kid.
That was just the one moment, though, that I was like, was that planned? I don't know.
Ted has verbally agreed in principle to host the pregame show.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
Wow, what a big spot for you.
With Bobby Costa.
Be a nice spot for the bigger news, but
And Brando, who we were just talking about. So that's why it came to my head.
So, Brandon, the manager of the team, is going to host the pregame show. Well, he should
we
be
need
running
Bob-
around
we need-
getting tape and
we need fill time. Yeah.
doing stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
No?
A lot of teams have managers doing that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brando's-
We've also been having an internal discussion on another idea that has come up
What's that?
about how we execute a video package just like the right way without involving. I don't know. It just feels.
We don't need to do it.
Well, I wrote part of a script.
Okay, well, sometimes it gets
What if we just use like highlights?
whatever you want. Whatever you want. What are you worried about? May seem insensitive?
Yeah.
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 Well,
and it's been
send
done
it over before, and then we'll see how it looks.
If you're Brando, how much more money is he making working the midnight shift? Like,
Probably no more money,
it's
right?
probably a
no,
premium.
he's probably.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah.
Making $3
Yeah.
more an hour. It's fucking not worth it.
What else is he doing?
He's a fucking vampire. He'll make $3 less an hour and be normal during the day.
But for him, that's
You know how much money is like? Imagine you do your podcast at fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah, but like I don't need the money. Like he needs like the $3 an hour he works. A couple $100 a week. I don't know. $1,000 a month.
I don't know. I just think there's.
Some guys like the night hours too.
There might be like hierarchy too. Like the worse the job is might be looked at as better. Like later on, if he's trying to move up. and
Isn't your
stuff
time
like
worth
that.
something? Like
Not for him.
I mean,
I don't have
depends.
much money, but
What do
like
you think he's doing?
I don't know, but something better than that, right?
I
Midday.
guess.
Like, do you return stuff?
What do you mean?
Like you don't return stuff. Like if you buy,
Like what stuff?
I'm thinking of an incident I had. Like if
Why are you asking this?
I'm just conflict. You know,
Does that have something to do with him?
no, this is a me issue.
Oh, okay.
Like,
We're
I'd
moving on
rather-
from Brando. You're saying.
So you want to ask Kirk if he returns stuff because you're going to say no, and you think that's manly that you never.
It's
return
not
things
manly.
you
It's
don't
just
like.
like I don't
What's
want
it to do with Brando?
Oh, it ties into like times like
Oh,
Like,
time. Free
it's
time.
your time. Yeah, like
Okay. Return what? Like pants?
like if you bought like say you accidentally bought 3 extra things of like a
Just
queen
getting into
set
your
bed.
stupid tweet the other day. You just setting this up that I saw with all these towels or whatever. it was?
Pretty smooth transition if you ask me.
Jesus Christ!
I'm saying, would you take that
Justin
back?
yells at me.
Would you ta- would
That's
you-
way more damaging.
would you
to
take
the
that back
show.
for
But
100
when you're best friends with somebody, it's like it doesn't matter. Right?
I have another. I have a bath bit I got to fit in there too later.
Jesus,
but
what
we'll
is
get
it? A
into
fucking
that.
Tonight Show?
I will
Just
say
embarrassing.
Traffic, huh?
his presentation of do you return things, and then him asking if Portnoy was the guy you're on the phone with, it all just kind of
Good
makes
stuff.
sense
Yeah,
now.
you ties it all in.
it's not my first
So
rodeo.
What did you get? Bath sheets? Was it bed sheets? Rather.
Queen. I got queen set, and at Costco everything's like a really good deal. Looking back, I'm an idiot. I thought the whole thing was $50. It's $50 per.
How many was it? How much was the total?
$200.
$200.
Yeah.
But you went to the register.
Yeah, but even I realized my mistake there.
So you brought it home?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was like an Amazon order.
No. Well, yeah, I'd rather spend than tell the poor woman, "Hey, I'm an idiot. I only meant to get one of these."
That's definitely the play.
If we're
though.
talking like $7 items,
Why?
Yeah, that's crazy. Montante.
It's embarrassing. You bite the bullet.
Is it really that embarrassing?
I gave
No,
one the beanbag
every
wrong, so we
hour
got
it
2
happens
more.
at Lowe's.
I would think, right?
Like we'll be like at a register and people are like, "Oh, I thought it was."
just leave it there,
this."
It's
right?
similar to sending
Yeah.
food back. Like I would never do that. Even if you fuck up my order,
That's
I'll just.
actually different.
Very
It's
different.
similar. They're cousins.
But they're not going to shit on your thing and then give it back.
I get that, but it's like it's a mistake I made. I gotta own it.
Well, no, it's not a mistake you made if you order a medium rare steak and they give you a well done steak. That's not your mistake.
Yeah. I don't have it in me to be like send it back. That's
I mean, you're not sending anything back, really, though. The
You are.
Costco part, not really.
yeah,
Like,
but
kind of.
I went up with there 4 items. Now I'm only leaving with
the
one of
person
them.
working there doesn't give. You think they
Yeah,
care?
it's
There's
a
literally a cart behind just about everybody that they then just put that
Put
item
shit
in.
in, right?
and then somebody wheels it over to returns.
I think you could make the argument with the server that you're wasting that person's time. So I see his perspective there
I don't do it either. I'm with
because they could turn over the table, right?
it also makes me uncomfortable. I feel like an asshole.
With retail, it literally does not impact that person in any form.
They just move it.
I was a child with my mother once. She like, how was everything? She didn't like it. She's like, no, not good. This was undercooked or overcooked. Like, oh, do you want us to make you a new one? Like, no, it's okay. And do you want us to take off the bill? She's like, no. And they left. I was like, Mom, I was like, what the fuck was that? What was the point of that?
It's an incredible story.
It's the shit that keeps me up at night. You got your daddy issues. I got that.
I'm not even sure what
Oh, your dad made you run to go shoot free throws. Oh,
really
find me a river.
I
Fuck you.
don't really see the same. What's
That's
your issue?
That's true.
What's the story there?
What was the point of fucking complaining? If you don't want free meal or resend it back, keep it to yourself.
What do you think of that story?
We all got issues. You know what?
Incredible.
All right, let's get to the unnamed. Let's talk about fucking
Did you
Jews
talk to
and-
Justin?
That's what I'm saying.
Did
What?
you talk to Justin last night about how you want him to fuck your friend or whoever that is?
Oh, really? That was way out of context. That was
Dave,
way out of
Dave.
context. Yeah.
Justin personal.
Yeah.
Justin's stories are. We don't do those anymore, right, Justin?
You know what? Justin, let's talk
not
about
true.
let's talk about his gay brother.
Who, Justin? Well, Barter's gay.
He's a pothead. You walk
Is that
in
true,
that house.
Justin?
No, he's not homosexual.
You walk into that house.
You
And,
do some drugs, and that's who. I guess everything's in play, right?
I can help Justin
Free
deal
love.
with those types of issues, though. I've been through it myself.
Jeez, well, that's great news. I'm happy for Bill Barter.
I got a bath bit too. You want to get into that? Or?
No, it's okay. Justin still seems angry about this. Go ahead. I'm here. Let it rip.
It's just upsetting when you're like, Justin doesn't care about the show. He should
Okay, get
quit.
over it. We're doing the show now.
Okay.
Just get over it or don't do the show.
Okay.
The option's yours. You can leave or keep doing the show.
Okay, I'm doing the show.
Okay. But
You also tell me like not to speak unless spoken to.
Okay, I'm speaking to you right now.
Yes, and so I'm speaking back.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. What else?
Where was the? Where did it start with your animosity to nail that? Your anger towards Justin the past few weeks. Was there one moment that kicked it off?
No, I just think there's sort of they're both kind of lethargic back there.
Me?
Yeah. I just think that's how I feel. I
Poor
could be
Dave gets
wrong.
in shrapnel.
Doesn't mean I'm wrong. I mean, I could definitely be wrong and they could be right. So I don't know.
The one thing I'll defend them like when you see
Lethargic during the show?
No, just in general. Like I'm not sensing a lot. I go like show up, do the show. They kind of know I'm not going to ever fire them. It's kind of part time, kind of not. And then they go home and they do the show the next.
Well, that's how the contract was negotiated. You know, a good agent. You know?
I agree. No, I agree.
I always defend them. People online are like, "Oh, the topics suck," and then it's like, "All right, what would you have talked about today?" And they're like, "Oh, it's not my job." It's like, well, sometimes nothing goes on in the world,
I agree. It's a
So you
tough
can't
show.
kill
It's a
them for
tough
that.
show to produce. It's a tough show to produce.
and then maybe
so-
sometimes the four biggest stories you have no interest in.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying it's easy. You know, but I mean,
And then when you bail on the ice cream challenge and we think that's going to kill us.
Oh, that was
for
an hour
8
right
minutes,
there.
I mean,
That
we're
was
fucked.
45 minutes.
We're fucked. It's an hour right there.
There's a party that doesn't want to see it.
No, I definitely don't.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
What do you think it went? Five ice creams.
How he would do? I'm sure he'd do fine. Yeah, he's
me a
good at
number.
stuff like that. 4, 80%.
That's
I
exciting.
did have somebody reach out whose parents worked at
proficient.
Hood that was fucking pissed.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. let me
D
see.
Lowe was pissed.
Did you talk to you about it?
Yeah, he was
not happy.
upset about it. Justin's factually.
Did he reach out to you, Justin?
No.
Yeah, he was not happy.
I'm kind of confused by the original complaint though by Justin.
Like Justin might cry. Yeah, he gets
the
very
hood.
emotional.
Yeah, he would never cry.
What's that?
No, but the Red Sox ice cream is not ice cream. It's frozen dairy dessert.
But nowhere on it does it advertise that it's ice cream.
Well, I think it's in the ice cream section.
We're back.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's not called Hood ice cream, though.
No,
No,
it's called
doesn't say.
Hood Frozen Dairy Dessert.
Oh, there you
Dippin'
go.
Dots never took off, huh?
For the future. It's ice cream in the future. We're not there yet. What did this person from Hood say?
Justin is our word. I'm sensitive to those issues. Hood ice cream is real. Basically, any place in Massachusetts he gets ice cream from used Hood for their creamer to make the stuff. All the best places: Dairy Queen, Bubbling Brook, Brigham's. My old man works for them. Tell Justin to get his head out of. Never mind.
His ass?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say that?
Jeez, that's
Oh, what do you
No,
not do
something else. Never mind.
So is he claiming all those
that?
places
His
don't
F
sell
word
ice
ass?
cream?
What the hell did he say?
probably somewhere else it's been lately. We won't get specific.
Oh,
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But that makes sense. The creamer's been used at some of the top places in.
I guess.
Well, the normal ice cream is ice cream, but just not the Red Sox. It's not ice cream.
Right.
so Kane wants us to get into your personal life. So do you want to get into that now?
Whatever you want. Fire away. I'll answer anything.
Would you
My
agree
bad.
that Kane is just any attention for Kane, good or bad, he just loves it?
Well, I think he hates yeah, he likes it, but he also hates the negative stuff, but he likes it. He's in that weird spot where it's like, just fucking relax, man.
Fuck you, Montante.
Nobody gives a shit about you. I mean, not in a bad way, but like, just relax.
Hey,
Like, just
Can't
relax.
stop talking about him though.
It's
you
true.
know?
I've been thinking about it a lot the last couple
He's
of
like I think in content he tries to be you, right?
Yeah, he's very
But it just
successful.
doesn't. It obviously with him, it doesn't come off effectively whatsoever.
Well, you got to be like sometimes likable.
Yes.
Like occasionally you got to mix that in.
I did like the joke about Mutt's wife. Clearly a joke. And not
No, he's just kidding around. He's just kidding around. Like I said, I don't know if people like the guy, so I don't know. But yeah, he's...
I do love the find a clip of me saying it. And
Oh,
it's
there it is.
literally
There's
even
so-
worse.
There's so much yeah.
I can only imagine the stuff he said on Spaces drunk, like
Oh.
3 in the morning. I can
Well,
only
there was
imagine.
that. I didn't watch it, but like the next day I signed on, and there's just a picture of him shirtless, being like tweeted out, like 3 in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
The Spaces thing is just too constant. It's just like everybody. It's literally all day, every day.
Yeah, those people are in there for 6-7 hours a
Pat
day.
Ford must be addicted.
Oh.
Just absolutely.
I've said I've jumped in once or twice for 10. It's awful. They criticize this show. Holy fuck.
They have their own, like, this is like its own little, like, own little world. They have, like, their own little, like, culture now.
Good for them, I guess. I
And it kind of intertwines sometimes, but usually not.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, people like leak them. Like I thought Montante was golfing with Nurse Kim yesterday because of fucking Spaces. Like people are fucking nuts.
Jesus. What else?
Let's see here. Did you see this? People up in arms, the Trump people, about this fentanyl Washington Post article that came out? Saying mysterious drop in fentanyl coming across the border, stuff like that.
I did not.
No. That one. Okay.
So my shower broke.
What?
We're
With
doing the
fentanyl?
bath bit.
My shower broke.
Okay.
The little gadget that you pull it up, bath,
Yeah.
down, shower. Mm-hmm. So I've been taking baths the last 2 days.
You took a bath at Justin's house?
No, it was the first time I took a shower in 40
Nice
hours.
shower?
Yeah, nice shower. Really nice shower.
Good.
Which is uncomfortable fitting my fat ass. I had to, like,
In the bath.
to get my hair wet,
Yeah.
I had to, like, throw my legs up.
That can't be accurate.
I was never a bath guy.
If you have a,
That's
if you're
disgusting.
showering
Yeah,
in
you're
the same
shit and
He's
bath,
Huh?
He's in.
Dave, yeah, he's in the
yeah, that can't be accurate. Like I have that, right?
I swear on my
You take
life.
baths?
No. I have the bath. What do they call it? Unit where
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
showering in.
You fit the whole
But those are
family.
never nice. Like those are never.
Well, you,
you
got,
know what I mean?
You got no choice. I only have bath. What am I not going to fucking
Yeah, but
clean
you
myself?
never. That's why you never use it.
I have no choice.
Why don't you just fix the
Do you belong to a
spot?
gym?
Yeah, that's what you.
I
Well,
Yeah, you're not going to drive 40 minutes to go take a fucking...
What are you, mutt? You 40 minutes away from a gym?
Oh, yeah, I'm on an island, literally.
You have a gym 40 minutes from you? Really?
25 minutes to be
Oh, okay, yeah. If it was like 5 minutes, I'd just go there.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good move for the
But
homeless,
you've taken multiple baths now?
I've taken 2.
Before fixing it.
When's it gonna
I've
get?
tried.
Is it gonna get fixed?
Yeah, we need a whole new unit. I don't know how to fucking do it.
and it's gross because you probably shave your balls in there. Like that. It's
Yeah,
just
but
not,
you fucking
that's
clean
not
it out
clean.
beforehand.
You're
you
shaving your
didn't-
balls
You didn't
in
clean
there?
shit. You know you didn't clean. shit.
I shave balls over the toilet if we're going to be...
How are you draining the
Shave your
water?
balls over the toilet.
Hey, you flush.
You jerk off over the toilet.
No,
That's
no,
weirder than...
No, not the toilet, the bath. Like if
Oh, you
it's stuck.
fucking... It goes on the drain.
How long are you in there for? It gets cold.
I'll tell you what, I could fall asleep in there.
Really?
Yeah, like the early morning bath.
Does it
You know,
get cold after
once
a little
you're
bit?
out of your little holster, washing your hair, you can lay there and I just look so like if I die, I wish I died that
got
way.
wines
I walk
and
in, see my dead fat body, my fucking legs in the air, my
fall asleep and drown in there?
balls all shriveled up. Yeah. There we go. I got everything I want to talk about.
Good. Good. Thank God. What
Cane,
else?
shower.
Good. What do you think? Did Kamasa just contract up? Probably.
I guess we'll find out.
yeah.
I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I imagine. I don't know. I kind of forgot he was around. I don't mean in a bad way. It's just not my world.
Well, what do you think that means for Pat? Like Pat doesn't.
He's in trouble.
He's a Barstool lifer.
He's his blog, right?
Yeah, he's
I
a
think-
Dave guy.
He's from Franklin, Mass. I think he should dip his toe in the KMS for a little bit.
Pat, he loves the
I
show.
think. Does he?
Yeah, he's a show guy. Yeah, he's
here
just texted him the other day.
Was it known that he was going to play on the basketball team? Because he was part of that practice video.
Yeah,
He's
gonna
good
be tough.
too.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, it'll just be
That's a wrinkle.
Floating around. and
sashaying
stuff, yeah.
around. Wait till fucking James
Like
talks
Prince.
about him during the game. That's not going to be
They
good.
are kind of.
James, right? That's
They're
a very
edgy.
funny picture of James with the black guy. With Jim Rollins.
That's so good.
It's a great moment.
Perfect.
No, Pat's a good guy. Yeah, I like Pat. But yeah, I guess he's a really good player.
Yeah.
So
And he's like 6'3",
Danny Beers
6'4".
is not playing.
That's huge for you guys.
So I think Pat is taking that role. Yeah. I get their roster.
You guys are handicapping it wrong.
What do you mean?
You guys should be 2.5, 3.5 point favorites.
Definitely not. We've never won a game on time.
I know, but
Our last 2 games, we've lost by 60 points. We were down 30, and the game was.
What's the
but like
kid-
4 minutes ago in the first half, the game was.
Matt
called.
from Providence is like a 5-point swing in himself. He's going to
Okay,
be.
yeah,
a
we lost
huge
by
player.
11 points, so that's 6.
I see what you're doing here. You're right.
Yeah,
my math is
You know what I like
backfiring
about
against me.
Matt? What I've seen from Matt, he can finish.
Yeah,
If he can get in there, he can.
he's
finish.
fiery too.
He's tweeting a little too much at the show.
a little bit. I did mute him, so it's fine. I think we're good.
Oh, what was his one this morning about?
I don't know.
There's something about, was it unnamed related?
He's excited. He's a teammate. You know, I love everyone on the team. Look, we fight with guys on the team. Obviously, Mick and I had, as Montante knows, a few months ago, had some issues.
Yeah.
We get along great now. I love Mick now. Didn't always, but I love him now. I love Justin. You know, I hate him and love him at the same time. He doesn't like me, but I love him.
I love you, Kirk.
Don't say that. That kiss didn't happen.
It did.
Nope, it's gone.
You can't take away that.
It's gone. I can't take away that.
He loves referencing the last person he kissed before his marriage was you.
No, don't say her name. Don't say her fake name. Right, Justin?
You can say whatever you like. It's
No.
not-
We don't make you uncomfortable. No. Still playful, huh, Ted?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, it was nothing. He just says, have to stop doing the unnamed show. No respect for Kirk and his fans.
Who's that?
That was Matt from Providence. He thinks you have to stop.
Oh, he wanted 20
Has to
tweets.
do.
Yeah, it's unnamed.
I saw a lot of that. And I do understand that sentiment, like, because I had that, like, right away as a flash answer. Like, you got to tell them to fuck off. But, like I said at the start of the show, I think that's kind of a pussy move.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing the show. I'm going, which I know I'm doing with the Ryder Cup. I do understand that. And it doesn't right now. But, like, then it's Whitney and Dave, and they're talking about fucking.
They address it for 4 minutes.
Not
You got no say.
Not even
and
4
then,
minutes.
they're talking about Caitlin
right.
Clark. And,
right. And Mick's an anti-Semite
Yeah.
and all that bullshit. And yeah, right. Caitlin Clark and fucking Pete the Beagle. It's like, I don't.
see, the other dog has a new drink out now.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Yes. That kind of stuff. So but Dave, look, it makes a lot of money, and I get that. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a contentious show. That's for fucking sure. I think. I don't know. You never know with Dave, I guess.
Yeah.
The Kirk Minian show. You going to any therapy, Montante?
Yeah, better help.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah, I'm so yeah.
Dad issues. Complete mess.
Yeah.
I think. No?
My mom fucking
Can't even
complaining about
return
that
something?
meal.
Your mom can't return a meal. You think she'd still do the same thing today if you went out with her?
We don't know COVID, but we don't know.
She still hasn't gone out after COVID?
Got to be outside. It's once a year or so, maybe.
Jesus. She's still terrified of that?
Yeah.
What do you say to her?
Yeah, well, nothing I can say is going to change her mind.
Yeah, that's
It is
true.
what it is.
That's true. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. 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 10% off your first month. Online therapy. Get moving right now. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 for 10% off your first month for online therapy. Our great partners at BetterHelp. What else, boys?
Surprised we didn't get a Johnny Carson call today, just to pay respects to his son.
Oh, is that what happened? Is that why I saw some Johnny Carson tweets yesterday?
Yeah,
His
Chris
son
Carson.
died?
Yeah.
How old was he?
74.
Jeez.
Jeez. Is that a good? We talked about this. I don't know if that's a good run.
I think I'd sign up for 74.
I don't think you'd say only.
Yeah, probably not only 74, but also it's kind of like 74. It's right in between.
Yeah, it's middle of the road.
You'd sign up for it?
Yeah.
How old are you?
33.
When you get to be 50, it's 74. It doesn't seem that far
Yeah.
away.
Well, that sucks. That's like the parents' range.
What's that?
That sucks to think about.
74?
Yeah, I never really thought about the way when you just
Your
said
parents
like,
might
it's like-
die?
I thought about that they die, but we're literally relating it to the number 74, which is kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you gotta be careful.
Any moment.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
they
look at it like
can
that.
have a long run, I suppose. What else, Justin?
I got nothing else.
You have nothing else?
No other stories or anything.
Do you see that volcano erupt?
I did not. No other stories, Justin?
Not really.
Okay. No other thoughts?
Savannah Bananas.
See,
Podcast.
we were talking about them the other day.
I suppose there's nothing else then.
Television.
The fucking stupid work conferences we have once a year. Whoever runs the conferences paid the bananas to appear. Probably,
I wonder how much they get for that. They must make a killing.
I think fucking $50,000.
Easy.
To fly out to San Diego for 2 days.
Oh, easy.
They also
First
had
class,
Everyone left like the last day, but they had Oz the Mentalist to close out. I'm upset I missed that.
Yeah, I think that'd be all right.
You did. There was
fuck
some.
you. That's
not
interesting.
It's not. I don't find it. I don't
yeah,
find it
you're more.
interesting.
That's crazy.
Well,
Shit,
it
you're
also,
interesting.
in fairness, like when he was
Your
in the
company's
news-
doing this?
No, like the convention, like the industry,
metal convention?
the industry.
That's what they're spending their fucking money on? It's Ozymentals and the Savannah Bananas?
Oh, yeah.
What does Savannah Bananas do with
They were literally just walking around taking pictures with people.
They do
That's
like a
insane.
dumb little game or something?
No, I missed it.
Like in their unit? I wouldn't even know who the fuck they are.
Were
They
they
had their uniforms
speakers
on.
from like the business perspective, like how they launched the whole endeavor or anything?
No, they were literally just walking
It's like a
around in the
scrap
uniforms.
metal convention?
Well, people from India, China.
I get that, but like that's
See the bananas, see Oz.
Jesus.
Oz is interesting. You're
Yeah, not my thing. I'm sure that's a $100,000 book.
well. Realistically, how would you? That's magic.
I don't know. Yes, it's magic.
He's just
It's
annoying 'cause,
magic.
What the fuck else would it be?
There are tricks. They're
How the fuck do you guess what someone's thinking? Magic.
There's actually like things
Well,
like
no. First of
that
all,
you
it's
can-
definitely not.
There are
magic.
tells.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like-
it's not magic.
The reason magic exists because of people like this.
Right.
It's okay.
There was always like that stat too that if you give somebody like 1 to 50, they're gonna choose 37 like
Right. There's
X
always
amount of times.
there's some tell.
and-
You think this guy has some magical powers? Why does anybody else have?
He's no Chris Coleman. I'll tell you. I mean, Chris Coleman's like there was a Carrabis sleeve. I get that.
Chris Coleman made a partnership disappear with,
Yeah.
with the State Theater. That was magic.
He almost lit it on fire. It's
Yeah.
a different issue, but no, it's magic. He's special.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard him explain it, and I'm not saying I could do it, but it's very methodical.
Hey, David Blaine is magic.
Blaine's not magic.
David Copperfield?
Not familiar with his work. I know the name.
Siegfried and Roy?
Tiger guys?
Yeah.
No, they're just pet enthusiasts. No.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the people that can like talk to the dead and stuff?
Mediums a little bit. I think most of them are scams.
See, like all that like just gets looped into
All
like
bullshit.
the same thing to me.
All
Like,
bullshit. The
You
whole
know,
thing's bullshit.
Alex and her friends organized a seance once. It was
Did you
funny.
participate in this?
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Ouija board?
It was hilarious. The lady was like, they sell you. Like, the way she speaks gets people invested, but I was a little more, like, hey, is anyone, grandparents here serving the, like, yeah, everyone, probably everyone, realistically speaking.
Of course.
And these retards walk out, like, she was unbelievable. what do you mean? It was funny. Like, I would do it again, but, like,
Sure.
they were, like,
Took it
hook, line, and
seriously.
sinker sold, yeah.
I mean, if you're just doing it for entertainment, who gives a shit? Right?
Yeah,
Like
right.
it's an
I would-
episode on every television show they go to.
Alex came home one time from a flea market with a Ouija board. I threw it out. I'm not having. We're not,
you didn't do it.
We're not doing the dark arts there.
Dark arts.
It's like, you broke it. You're going to invite spirits. I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. We're not doing the Ouija board, though.
Are you, what concert are you going to with him?
Brand new.
Do you know them or no?
No. They listen to very similar music. I don't.
Girl music.
Yeah, I listen to, Crisscross, the good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm Montante's music guy apparently because yesterday he just texted me out of the blue a picture,
Similar. Very
a picture
similar.
of this
Oh, he's a
guy.
music guy?
We have similar,
Appreciation
Yeah.
of music. Yeah.
like my friends, I couldn't send him what, like,
What'd you
what
send
the fuck
him?
is this?
He just sent me a picture and he's like, I bet my life.
It was a one-hit wonder from the late 90s that
Oh,
his
it would be
weird
my
music
era,
knowledge.
yeah.
No,
Who
you
was
have
it?
no clue.
It was Duncan Sheik and I was pissed I didn't know.
I remember
but,
that name, yeah.
But it was the guy. It wasn't any,
Just a picture.
just a picture of the guy.
You couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, my brain. I thought it was the lead singer of the Wallflowers for a second.
That's
but
Bob Dylan's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was not Jacob Dylan.
Not Jacob Dylan. Wallflowers, who are, I think, playing some very small venues these days.
They played the one in Lexington.
Yeah.
The other, it's just 700 seats. I think we played bigger places than Wallflowers.
Yes.
Blues Traveler's still touring.
Yeah, but he got skinny, right?
Ooh, I don't like that.
Didn't he, John? Was it John Popper?
Yeah,
Is that
I
right?
believe
He had a
Got
great
skinny.
performance on Stern back in the day.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Why? What did he cover? Did he cover something?
No, I think he played.
He played the hits,
He
but
played the, what was
He
it?
played
big?
Hook.
the hook with the
Yeah.
harmonica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he was huge.
Yeah.
I think he lost weight.
Good for him, I guess, probably health-wise, but kind of hurts the image.
But they went away, yeah.
Christopher Cross almost died from COVID.
I know he did.
Almost
You think
took
I
him
don't know that? You going on that show?
Yeah, gotta go. It's gonna be a great lineup. Toto.
Men at Work.
Yeah. Oh, I've been on a Men at Work kick.
Yeah, what do you like?
I knew the basics.
Yeah.
Men Down Under. Or what's the song? Down Under. That's a great song.
Down Under.
They have like 2 or 3 I never heard of that I gave a thumbs up on
Good
Pandora.
songs. Overkill's a good song. They have
I like
good
Who
songs.
Can
Their
It Be?
songs.
Who Can't Be Now is a good
That's
song.
a banger.
I feel like
Great
the
song.
transformation of Montante over the last like year
Yeah,
and
look
a
at him.
half.
It's incredible.
You were like
Skinny.
you were like a depressed like tax fraud
Well,
like a year and a half ago.
Let's relax with the fraud.
Yeah, you know what I mean, but you were describing
Another guy who just because of me got a job.
Got a job. Yep.
Listen, I credit you for
No
it.
tithe, nothing, not a check, nothing.
Now he's
not a
going
dime.
to-
Listen, I'm selling. I sold a
Yacht
couple
rock
ads for you.
concerts every weekend and
Yacht
he's
rock
just-
concerts.
Barstool's paying me the June 13th. Took a little bit.
Was that right?
Yeah,
Oh,
get
that's
a little
good. Yeah.
cash.
Good for you.
Montante had a nice Don Arcillo style tweet the other night where he was kind of looking back at like the 3 years,
Oh no, did
like
he
how
really?
far we've
It wasn't
come.
it was in a
Oh,
joking.
no.
It was in a jokey joke fashion. It wasn't.
It was
Something-
it was in
something
the
nickname
PM
now?
too, so you know we're a
Couple
couple
drinks?
vodkas in.
No, it was middle of the day. I was driving. Right
While
before
you're
I got-
texting?
I
That's
got,
good.
I got pulled over. I got pulled over yesterday.
How about did you get caught for your registration?
No one cares about it.
Really?
No,
You
they don't
look
give
at
a
it?
fuck. No, 2020. I'm fine.
I guess I'm just surprised. A chance to make a little bit of money.
No, they don't
What
care.
did you get pulled over for?
I was gonna be 40 minutes early to my tea time and accidents left and right. I get anxiety watching the time go up.
I'm with you.
So I was at 1:34 and I was like, oh, I'm fucked. So I was driving like a Looney Tune and I saw a trooper. So I tried to like mosey on in behind somebody, but I guess I did too aggressively. So he pulled me over. My registration's gone. But hey, if you don't, I know my rights. They respectfully let you go.
You said you know your rights?
No, if you don't do the whole thing, you take your phone out and film them. Just be respectful and they let you go.
That's what I always tell my kids. Yeah. You just
Turn the car off. Put the hands on the wheel.
You put your hands on the wheel.
Oh, Oh yeah,
That's good.
I used to put the keys on top.
On top of the car?
Yeah, let them know you're not a threat.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also just like, I give up. Like, it makes you look like you got me.
Yeah, you got me. You
Here's
caught
everything.
me. You caught
Won't be
me.
needing these anymore.
So you got a warning.
Yeah, I got a warning.
Okay, good for you.
DMVs are a nightmare since
What else, Dave?
COVID.
Okay,
So
Dave.
you can't
Say for the line.
you can't walk in anymore. You got to
save
book
for
a
the stand,
thing.
so we
And
know
you
about
can't
it.
get a human to book your appointment. And
When you call people, as you talk to Tim and Canton about?
no, I was upset about it. I tried to. But yeah,
Who'd you talk to yesterday on the phone?
short list. Short
He had a
list.
whole night with Justin. He didn't have to.
Oh, that's
take
true.
anything
Yeah,
on the
that's true.
Yeah, I accidentally booked my hotel for last night for July 31st.
Was that why you were Justin's?
Well, yeah, I was like, hey, book me for July 31st. I'll be in the area. He's like, oh, you want to stay over? So stayed over. Trashed you all night.
You always have to be
I
weird.
have no doubt that happens. I have no doubt that happens.
Joking.
He always has to come in and say something weird about that experience because he was like, "Oh, Justin, I didn't know you had like this sneaky place you could just sneak out in the morning."
Well, this morning, you know, you
Sneaky place to sneak out.
Yeah. So like, I'm a respectful guy. Everyone knows that. So I'm gonna let him shower first, right?
Sure.
Bubba, him, and then I started waiting. So I hear him coughing in the morning. So I thought he had to leave his room to go through the guest room to get to the shower. So I hear him coughing. I'm like, all right, he's gonna shower. And like an hour later, the cocksucker's silent. And I was like, did he fall back asleep? He was gone. He's like a little secret getaway.
Oh, you just went to pick up Ted.
He just left. I had no fucking clue. I was sitting there for 40 minutes on my phone, like, when the fuck can I shower? Guy's gone.
So he just texted you and said he was gone?
No, I knocked on the thing and I looked in and there I see
So it's just you and Bubba and
me, Bubba, and Bo Bonner. Hey, he sleeps till noon probably.
that's no question. Jesus. What'd you talk to Bubba about last night?
He's
He's with you, right? Politically, I mean.
Yeah, I spoke to his father a little more, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think everyone's on the same page in that household.
Good.
I don't know about Bo Bonner.
No?
He might have a little left streak to him, but
Yeah, maybe. What else?
You care about this girl who lost her track title because she extinguished her shoes. A la.
oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. What was that? Who was the
I don't
Olympian?
even know.
who did
What
that?
happened?
You celebrate.
The right was kind of on it last night, which
Oh,
is
boy. Here
this
we
girl won a track meet.
Yep.
And as she
an actual girl, not a trans.
yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
it's not even part of that type of world.
Shout out June.
Hell
She
yeah.
she gets a fire extinguisher from her dad, and then she's putting out the fire in her
That's awesome.
in the feet. It's just
That's a good old celebration.
and it's been done before, right? That some Olympian did that after he won like a medal, I believe.
Penalize them.
Is that
Take
right?
the thing
Yeah,
away.
so they took her whole whatever, her medal away from
Stripped her.
Yeah, in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does nothing for you?
No. What am I supposed to say? I don't know. What?
What do you think?
I don't think anything.
All right, well.
I don't even know. I wasn't even really listening.
Yeah.
We
I
got
thought
time
it was,
for
it was
ice
an
cream.
interesting video.
Huh?
It was an interesting video.
Yeah, I didn't see it. What's new with you, Ted?
I got my big suit fitting this Sunday, doing a group
Yeah.
fit for
Oh, nice.
a wedding party.
Yeah.
So I'll be at Milton's.
There you
and
go.
Then,
Store for men.
yeah, hitting some Top Golf afterwards.
Okay.
Taking
nice.
taking the boys out for a
Yeah,
day.
bro
you
day.
know?
When's the wedding?
End of September.
End of September.
Yeah, very end of September.
Jeez, you ready?
So, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Good.
know?
Yeah, we saw her. What at the Brawl game? Was she there?
She's been to all of them.
All
yeah,
of 'em?
She went to the one I called, and then the Brawl game, which
Yeah.
is wild when
Didn't see her
you're
jump on
sitting in
there
the
for that,
stands.
yeah. She didn't jump in for that.
She didn't. She held me back.
That's good.
You
Yeah,
know?
you
'Cause
seem
I was
ready.
I was ready to join the
seem ready.
boys. You know.
Yeah, it must have been a very funny thing to witness.
It's just insane, like how it happened, because like obviously she doesn't listen to the show every day, but
Right.
she hears me talk about it and I
Yeah.
play her stuff. I'm probably annoying to her.
Yeah.
And then she came to a couple of the games, the one last year and then the two this year, and then just all of a sudden, like you don't know how far it's actually gonna go. And then when Justin came over and just started grabbing guys by the neck, and
Yeah, did he though?
Loyal guy, I saw it.
Yeah.
I think he was pretending it
He
was
seemed a
you.
little late. Yeah, he seemed a little yeah. I think yeah, exactly. The yeah. that was-
Culminating would have been terrible in that spot.
Oh, please. That would have been great.
Oh, fuck out of
You
here.
had to worry
No
about you had to
shot.
worry about the announcers. He was taking care of those guys at that point.
And
Oh, were you there for that?
Yeah, you have to film
Oh, I
it.
didn't see it.
Yeah, who's gonna film it?
Who's gonna get who gets credit for all those?
Mama
impressions?
K?
I would say I would.
Mama who?
Mama K or Mama I?
Mama I don't. I mean, that's like a wartime correspondent. They have to take pictures.
Yeah.
To, the guy in front of the tank. Like, someone has to take that
Speaking
picture.
of wartime correspondence, you see Greta?
Greta.
That's just a transition right there. Thunberg?
See her what? I was going to talk about Milton's because. But go ahead. What about?
Go ahead. No, go on. Go
I
on. Go
tried.
on.
Yeah.
Go on. Go on.
What about Greta?
Huh? Her little autistic ass is like sailing over to Gaza.
Her little autistic ass is sailing over to Gaza.
Actually, I think she has Asperger's, to be fair.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, it was offensive.
Legally, I was worried about tripping.
Yeah, I don't want to be,
What do you care if she does that though?
She's the worst. I
What
mean,
was
this
that,
is
Trump?
someone.
What?
This is
Who's
someone,
that?
you know.
Steve.
Is that Keith?
Steve.
We're also supposed to take seriously.
What?
Who is that?
Steve. Steve.
That sounds nothing like him. We're also supposed to take her seriously 6 years ago as a climate, activist.
I'm
now
not taking her seriously.
Wait, we're supposed to. Everyone says.
But I didn't.
Good, you passed the test.
How old is she now?
Like 20.
Okay, she's in your zone.
22.
These people aren't real.
Why don't you go out with her?
Yeah. She looks like a good time.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, right.
They're not real humans. Like they have no impact on anything. Really. They're just literally there.
Do you really get mad
to
that
irritate
she's doing
people
that?
like you?
Yeah.
You get mad that she's on a sailboat?
Yeah.
Well, they're all phonies.
It annoys me.
Every movie star,
She's
they
on
all
a
fly
fucking
private
thing.
planes. They're all phonies.
Some other guy, there's an Israeli drone. Like, shut up.
But but she's a moron.
I know she's a moron. Not everybody does.
Yeah, they do. I think most people.
She was
get
in the
it.
White House.
Yeah, but they're morons too.
I haven't
agree.
seen a lot of like the other
Has she been
side
around a lot lately?
promoting her.
She's farting around.
Who was the one
is
she was
like
staring
Brett.
at that time? She was like,
Trump.
Yeah.
Walked right by
that
her.
was funny. That was very funny. That was a good moment. She literally was like joking around. Then she was like, she's here. Like, and Trump didn't even care. That was funny. That was funny.
What do you think about DeChambeau hitting balls in the White House lawn?
It's fine. We're Trump's president. Like, I'm surprised.
It's Wally World.
Trump's president not going to do like a little par 3 thing, a live thing on the White House.
Why not?
Yeah,
Have
I'm
a
in
little
for that.
event.
Maybe that's where the Internet Invitational is going to be. Then I'll say I'm wrong. I suppose. I don't know. Like play golf at the. I don't care. So dumb anyway. The White House. So stupid.
I mean, he's just trying to make content for his YouTube. That's all.
Trump or Bryson?
Bryson.
Yeah.
He's
I
not
don't
a
blame
big deal.
him.
Right.
But like, I don't know. Like if I was a president, I'm like, can I just live in like even like a JW Marriott or something? Like I don't want to live in this huge weird house. You're a prisoner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Trump wants to live there for 3 more years.
Like that should be work. Like you should have to
Right.
go there 9 to 5,
Clock out.
whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
even 10 o'clock at night. All right, I'm going back to the apartment. Like
Right.
the vice president, they live in like kind of a regular house, right? I think. Is it by the Naval Observatory? I think.
Yeah,
Is that
something
right?
like
He had
that.
a little moment last night.
He seemed like he was getting a little bitchy last night.
Yeah.
He's another guy. He's got that Musk disease where like as hard as they try, they're never funny.
I'm not.
I'm not against him. He's whatever, but like he wants.
He
to
doesn't
be,
have the it factor.
No. Trump. Whether you like Trump or not, it's like I saw a clip with PFT and Eric Foster, where they're like, no matter what you think, like it's kind of funny that he calls Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas. Like that is just funny.
They wouldn't say that 4 years ago.
No, but okay, but now they are.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Jesus, you can't win.
No, I'm not
You
angry.
can't
I'm
win.
just pointing out a little
You
observation.
said you were angry about Greta.
That's a different story. Yeah, she angers me, but
Why?
it's just like that period of time she was being shoved down our throats.
She's like 10 years old.
I know. That's why it was absurd.
Mad at her
I'm like-
parents.
Yeah, the Swedish. You can't trust the Swedish.
I always found
I don't know if that's true. What about Polar?
Polar.
Yeah.
I found the clip
Took
of
care-
her
took care-
like
took care of him.
scolding everybody at that conference just so funny.
Very
Back
funny.
in
But
the
people
day.
were like,
She's
you got
you
to-
did nothing.
Dying. I'm like, this is very
And the
funny.
news is like,
it's like a little kid
she's an
actor
expert.
saying it.
It's like,
She was
she's an
having like a
expert.
Justin level breakdown.
But those are the news people. Not her fault. She's a
I know, but-
kid. Now she's fucked. She's a kid actor. Like she's got no chance.
She's an actor now.
Though,
Yeah.
doesn't one of the guys, who was that political guy? young
Although I guess you
kid,
could say they're kind of doing the same thing.
doesn't he
with
like
the kid
run the
with cancer.
DNC now?
What kid with cancer?
DJ Daniel.
I don't know.
Well, they're not treating him as an expert for anything, but like the right's kind of propping him up.
Who's that?
The kid, like the little black kid with like the tumors, who like they put in the,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of similar. Yeah, I'm trying to be fair here.
You don't hate him.
Love him.
Good. There you go. There you go.
Pro police.
What's that?
I'm pro police.
Oh, he's the kid that wants to be a cop.
Well, he's a cop.
That's what Did he pull you over yesterday?
No, I didn't get the Daniel pull over, but maybe one day. When
Oh,
I
that's
drive
right.
through.
He's the one that gets badges and stuff. But that's nice. What do you?
Yeah, I'm not man. I'm saying I'm pro.
Like she's just an activist who has no impact, right? Like she doesn't have another outside job that can actually her say.
She's probably loaded though.
Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
It's
other
all
guy?
like Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok.
But the other guy,
Speeches,
who's
yeah.
the, I bet you hate him.
Harry Sisson.
Not Sisson because he's
David Hogg.
He's a fake David
Oh, the
Hogg.
Hogster.
He like runs the DNC now. Doesn't
Yeah,
he? Or
he's- I
something
think they've
big.
been
He's already
That's
out, I
Kicked
heard.
out.
Oh, he's already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They
He was,
did.
he was at the shooting, right?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yeah,
Or is that one or no?
Yeah.
Texas? Oh my God.
the one in Florida. The one that fucking what's the name of the school of them?
Stoneman Douglas, yeah.
He went to Turkey.
Smokes.
Nicky Smokes was yeah.
Oh,
was
he
the-
did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty funny. That's unbelievable. Jesus.
Those guys look good now.
Who's that?
Now that the hair's filled in, I thought it was kind of a wasted trip because
Would you do it?
No,
No.
I would get an infection and die. No, it's not where I'll just go bald. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Or just wear fucking hats
Not
at
my
the
thing.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
not-
like it's filling in a little bit. for those guys.
They look good.
Yeah, I saw Dave.
White Sox Dave looks great.
Looks good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it was worth it. I guess. I mean, if you care about it, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, and Nikki Smokes had that blog yesterday, that one-word blog.
What was it?
The word was fuck. It was, if I get selected for the beach house, what am I going to do was the headline. And then the contents was fuck.
No Coleman.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
right? It's probably an invitation-based thing. So they have the cast, but wait, we haven't heard yet. No, Justin was in the mix for that.
That's true. Yeah, you're not contacted, Justin?
I was not. No.
No, you wouldn't have done it, though.
If I had to break it with my girlfriend, no.
Yeah, it's a prerequisite, I think.
What'd you say?
That would be a prerequisite.
Yeah, you can.
I would think, yeah.
And Justin's not the type where you can go in there with a girlfriend, but like, don't worry, Justin's gonna cheat week 2. You know, Justin's actually gonna be loyal.
Be a great TV moment.
It would, though.
fantastic.
I think that would be one good thing in the house.
Yeah, the girls would love him. America would love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a wild move to just bring another girl like to that concert with Justin. I mean, like,
No, it's no.
That is crazy.
He's
It
right.
sounds like they're traveling
No, he's
separately,
right.
though.
Yeah, like they like the same music, so we're just gonna take like the train up together. They'll be in their section, we'll be in our section. It's not a fucking double
This
date.
sounds
or
like
anything.
a
everyone there
setup
too.
of a fight,
Her
though.
friends are all
Right.
married or engaged. No one's gonna be single there.
Right.
Hey, maybe Justin can still get it done.
Yeah, who knows?
I didn't see anything.
Got a lot of passion, I'll
She's got
say
a couple,
that.
she's got a couple friends. Yeah.
A couple of good-looking friends?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Justin
Are you
can
looking
tell
forward to this concert? Can you go to a concert of a band you don't even like or no?
Yeah, I'm just going there to drink on the train, have a couple pops in the stadium, and go home. Sure. If I'm being honest, I don't give a fuck.
it's not Sheryl Crow.
What?
It's not Sheryl Crow.
No.
That's different.
Oh yeah.
You're not going. Are you going to that or no?
Yeah, it's in Count Basie. It's like 13 minutes for me. Gotta go.
At the music theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen Darius there like 4 times. Good little setting.
Okay.
Good place for a live show, but you'll never.
No. Well, it's one you always mention, right? Yeah,
I
Bruce
gave
has
up.
done stuff.
I gave up.
Bring Colin in. He wants to go to it.
He's invited. He
I
knows
won't
that.
drive that far for a concert.
No, not for Sheryl Crow.
Definitely not for Sheryl Crow.
She does though. She does have fucking. She has a list.
She'll give you the hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a good hour and a half, and then you go home. That's not bad.
No, I didn't like that set list that you read the other day. I didn't love it.
What did you want her to play? There's
I don't,
every
I don't
hit
think,
she had.
I don't
gotta
think she
play.
played the like 4 or 5 crucial songs from that album. She does the bullshit "Soak Up the Sun." That's
Well, it's a hit. People,
I get
people
it.
want
I
to
get
hear
it.
it.
I get it, but I want that album. I want the 4
She has
singles
big.
from
She
that
has,
album.
she has bigger songs that didn't make it.
No way.
No, you read, and you were missing some
Yeah.
songs. I know it for a fact.
Okay, but it seems like it was
But
all the
like
big hits
hits
she
wise,
has.
like
Yeah,
that was
but
pretty much
You don't want
it.
her playing anything like original. Then was fucking
30
her.
years after this thing,
Yeah.
like, people want to hear. People are going for nostalgia.
Yeah.
Picture and whatever. Yeah.
For what?
For picture and all
Yeah,
that.
and fucking right. Every day is a wine. That's fucking all that.
Yeah,
shit.
I have a feeling. Oh, that's a song.
That's
Terrible
insane.
song.
Oh, fuck you. That's a good
That's-
song.
Yeah, that's a
Get a little bit closer. Yeah, I
like
like strong enough.
Yep.
That's a good song.
Even Las Vegas.
Yeah. None of her songs made my top 40 list, but she's got.
No,
bangers.
none made that list.
No.
Wow. You had 40 songs?
I think I'm at 38.
Go ahead. Let's hear them.
I got to turn my phone. I turn it off. That is a sign of respect.
I understand that. Yeah.
All those hits are just like a tune out to me though, because I listen to them at work. All
That-
the
that- that
time.
is- that
it's like
is-
50 hours a week.
Yeah, that
of
hurts.
those
That hurts. That'll
songs.
ruin it for you.
I
just
wondered
can't.
that. So they just buy a set list.
Yeah, we use a company called Muzak,
Right.
and it's just like safe, top 40-ish.
So
type
if I'm in
What's
is it
paying
Lowe's or
yeah.
no? So if I'm in Lowe's in which one's where's your location?
West Bridgewater.
West Bridgewater, and it's 1:12 p.m. and I'm in Lowe's at 1:12 p.m. in Delaware. Is the same song playing?
I would imagine, yeah.
So they just have
actually, we have. I didn't mean to get too excited, but we have 10 stations now that we can like.
Oh,
flip
so you have
through.
different. Yeah, you can go to different ones. A
But
little
it's all
softer, a
like
little-
that version of whatever the genre of music that you
Right.
do. We
You
used
make
to
that
have,
call every day.
No, so the store manager is the only one that can
power.
make that call.
I'll send you the list if you want a playlist for
Oh,
when you're driving around. Yeah, you got it.
appreciate that.
Take
There's
care.
a lot of deep cuts on this one.
Yeah, there's some good songs.
We used to have FM and then Hot FM, and the only difference
That's
was
your number one song of all time.
Yeah.
Wait, send it to me. Send it to
Wait,
me.
hold on. Go ahead, Ted. What were you saying?
I was just saying there's only there used to only be 2 stations. It was FM and Hot FM.
Yeah.
And
Fuck
Hot
you,
FM
laughing. That's a good song.
was
You're a retard.
FM plus Taylor Swift. That's what made it Hot FM.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Well, you have to have music rights too, right? So that service is paying for the rights.
Well, that's why I wonder now. Like, I was reading an interview with somebody. I forget who it was. A songwriter. It was like back in the old days. You know, you would get 2 cents for every 45 somebody bought, or 6 cents for every album.
Right.
Now, you know, I get 2 cents when when it's sold to Subway's thing or your thing, or that's how they make their money now. Because if you go in somewhere, you go to CVS, it's playing one of those songs. You know. All right, here it is.
Don't fucking laugh.
It's not. I mean, it's
It's a good list.
it's just that's your number one favorite song of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a couple leading up to it.
Can we guess what it is?
Yeah, for sure. Number 20 is Baby Come Back by Player, which is a great song. Number 18, Take Me Home Tonight, Eddie Money, great song.
What are you laughing at, clients?
No, just like I like where this list is going.
Number 16, Let Her Cry. Who need the blow?
Yep.
Let her.
That's their best song.
Darius comes out and plays it for his encore, which always hits.
It's a winner.
Yes.
Yep, it'll tear up.
Number 10, Sailing. Number 7, Wonderwall.
You're such a
That's
douche.
a great song. It got popular for a reason. Oh, shut the fuck
He's
up.
the guy that sits at the park, can't play the guitar.
Oh my God, this is a disaster.
Shut up, Ron.
Number 4, Your Love by The Outfield.
Nice.
Number 2, Come to My Window by Melissa Etheridge.
Unbelievable song.
Gets better with time too. It
does.
Oh, it ages well.
It's a good song. All right, what's number 1? We'll go around. Justin, if you want to, I know you don't want to participate in the show anymore. If you care, if you want to, if you don't want to, you can certainly.
Is there any sort of hint?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
I'm supposed to see when he gets close. I'm giving you a taste.
Can I give one word hint?
No. No, guess you're going to fuck it up.
It's a good hint.
No, I know what you're going to say. It's too obvious.
What letters does it start with?
Somebody else who participates in the song?
No, I was going to say the word I starts with W.
No. Go ahead, Justin.
Is it a song like I would know?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's gay.
And it's. I
like plenty of gay songs.
I think
in a
it's
bad way.
fair.
I think it's going to be
As
different.
It's not just this art. He does have somebody with him
Oh, he.
on the song.
News to me.
Oh, if I'm wrong.
I got to update my list and give him credit.
Let me see. Well, you might not want to. Let me see here.
Oh. You sure?
I'm double checking.
It's going to be outside of what the songs you've listed previously here, right?
Rob Thomas Smooth.
No. That might crack the top 1,000.
That's a good guess for that hint, though. Great guess by Justin.
Yeah. Terrible.
You're not leaving until you guess it, so.
This is produced by this person who I thought sings background on this, but I could be wrong.
Hurt Johnny Cash.
No. Cash doesn't do it.
I'm gonna go with Vain, Carly Simon. You're so
So
vain.
vain, though. Do you like that one or no?
Yeah,
And the only reason
It's a male artist.
Mick Jagger sings,
He sings
backup
background.
on that
And the song
one.
might be
Yeah.
about him. Some say.
I want to give my clue.
Well, text me your clue. Let me see. It's also a part of a soundtrack to a big film starring John Travolta.
Is it the Bee Gees?
What are you pointing at?
Window.
What about it?
The clue, window.
Window.
I thought that was number 2. Come to my window.
Okay, window. Why are you mouthing it? You're saying you have a mic in front of you. You're saying
It's
window.
far. Okay.
Window.
Do you get the clue?
Soundtrack.
John Travolta.
Travolta soundtrack.
Do you not get the clue?
I get the clue.
Okay. Good clue.
My heart will go on.
Nope.
He was not in Titanic.
I don't think he was in Titanic.
Aerosmith.
Nope.
I'm trying to think of that.
Same.
It's a film phenomenon.
Grease.
Oh, Eric Clapton.
Ooh.
What's the name of the
Jesus
song?
Christ.
Heavens. No.
You're close.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got the clue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The clue. You fucking sick.
Oh, you guys get Aerosmith and shit.
The clue was window for tears.
You guys
in
get 4
heaven.
other people.
No, it's not that one, right?
Which one? Yeah, I think. You
Tears
got
in
it. You got it.
Yeah.
Not Tears in Heaven. Nope.
You're there,
If I
Colin.
could change the world.
Change the world.
Number one.
Eric Clapton, the Babyface, who produced it, I think sings background. I sings background on it. Is Montante's favorite song of all time.
I saw
If I could change
that is a good song.
change the
It's a
world.
great song.
Isn't that Babyface in the background doing change? Is
I
that
thought
him?
it was. I see him in the
He
music. I
produced
feel
it.
like I see him in the music.
Yeah,
video.
I'm not familiar
produced
with
it.
Babyface.
No?
Nope.
he didn't play it live. I saw him like 4 years ago. Did not
didn't?
play that live.
He's with you politically, too, I think, right
Yeah,
now.
he got in trouble with the vaccine stuff.
He was a COVID lunatic,
He
right?
was.
Yep. Oh, he just didn't want the vet. Yeah.
Can't date your mom.
No, they wouldn't not. They
Plus,
would
I'd
not get
chuck you out the 50th floor if you got
Yeah, well, that's a different. Yeah.
Yeah, which is, of course, a very sad story. You make it a joke on the
I'm
show,
not
but
joking
his
about
son
it whatsoever.
felt like the 50th floor of an apartment building.
I was
using his jokes to
I'm
his
not
number one
laughing
song
about
of
it.
all time.
Hey, I'm paying homage.
Change the world is Montante.
Right, what would your number one be? It's nothing any less
I don't
ridiculous.
think of it like that.
Okay, well, I do.
It's just I just think of you in your car when that's on. You're just
So
It
you
was,
just said
it was
you
a
just had
top
like
15 list, but I've added.
What did you send him? Just like a notes app list?
I have a playlist on Spotify.
that's okay. He yeah. You got, like I said, you got Perfect Strangers by Jonas Blue.
Banger. That's out of your wheelhouse, but.
What's that?
It's out of your wheelhouse.
Yeah, not my thing. But yeah, Yeah by Joe Nichols.
Colonnade?
Yep.
It's that kind of song?
Country.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of country here.
Yeah, you didn't list any other country really.
You get Darius
I got
on
Brooks and
here.
Dunn.
You got Brooks and Dunn.
Okay.
Red Dirt
Toby
Road.
Keith. Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, he loves Should Have Been a Cowboy.
Oh,
Yeah, he
do
loves
I
that
ever.
song.
Big fan?
Oh, all-time song. That's why it's on the list.
Got that text when he died.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, don't mock our fucking our
No, I
music
like it. I
passion
like it.
here. Yeah, do you?
Similar music taste. Yep.
Jesus. Well, yeah. Sad. But that's, listen, he likes his music. The guy likes his music. I'm okay with that. It's fine.
You'd probably only skip 5 songs on there if they came on. You like a majority.
I would skip that song.
Which one?
Change the World.
Oh, fuck you. No, you
If I was driving around Change the World, I'm like, I've heard this song 50
really?
million times.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard
Listen to fucking 8th Avenue Freeze Out for the 4th
10th Avenue, and I'm not a big fan of that song either. I can say I'm not a big fan of it. I skip them. If I've heard them, I skip them. But yeah, that's interesting. I would not have guessed that as your number one song.
Yeah.
Do you like Eric Clapton normally? Or
Oh, yeah.
you like Tears in Heaven? You like that?
Oh,
Layla?
list worthy. Layla's all right.
What
I'm
else?
not. Got some other ones.
Yeah, you're right.
If I
He's
saw him,
he's had an interesting career. You're right. You're right. What else?
He had nothing to do with the Beatles, right?
He did. Yeah.
Oh, he's one of them?
No, he wasn't one of them, but he was.
Him and George Harrison were very
Beatles,
close.
dude.
Yeah, they shared a girl.
Nothing
Patty
for me.
Boyd. I'm with you. I mean, I recognize they're great, but I don't really care about them.
He wrote "Here Comes the Sun" in Eric Clapton's garden.
That's true.
Yeah.
He makes headlines every now and then for what? What's his deal?
We said the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
And, he's always
But I like that it's fine with the political stuff, but like he's not intertwined into like today's pop or music world.
No,
Like,
you don't
he
see
stays
him
that-
do much of
like
that.
I hate that Elton John is like hanging out with Dua Lipa and shit like that.
Yeah,
don't
it
know
feels.
I didn't hate the remake though. Did not hate that remake.
Well, what was it? That was a couple of years ago, right?
It was like last year. What did they remake?
I think it's Sacrifice
Rocket-
too, and Rocket Man. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You didn't like that, Colin? That's surprising.
I just don't like that. And he did
Feels
some stuff with like
desperate.
Britney Spears too. It just didn't.
Yeah, he's a big of the moment guy.
They were right on Britney, by the way.
Who's they?
That father was in the right.
Oof, she's got, poor girl's
Bring
got
back
some
the
issues.
censorship or the hell that
Poor
thing
girl's
was.
got some issues. Jesus.
I did
Censorship.
I did see Billy Joel says reason for concern, but he's not going to die. He wanted fans to know he wasn't going to die.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. Hope he gets to Father's Day. Omaha Steaks. Dads want steak from Omaha Steaks. Definitely. You got to grill. Father's Day, you grill. Montante knows that. He spends every Father's Day with his father.
Every
right?
weekend with my dad.
Yeah. You see your dad on Father's Day, Ted?
Yes.
Other boy.
Well, the week before. We're going to do it this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, there you go. Okay. OmahaSteaks.com. Promo code Kirk at checkout. $35 off. Steaks, burgers, hot dogs, French fries, the great desserts. I love Omaha Steaks. Love it, love it, love it. We came here the other day. I was all excited. OmahaSteaks.com. Promo code Kirk at checkout. OmahaSteaks.com. I think I gave some of those to one of the guys. Did I give it to?
Justin.
Oh, did I? Else, Dave.
That's pretty much it. Dumb stories.
Oh, Mender's gonna.
I like the story
that?
about
He's
the.
gonna.
Hey, he fought back. I'm glad when somebody fights
No,
back. They show a
but-
little spirit. I got no problem with that.
Justin, you're so fucking stupid doing the ad read.
Well, that's stupid.
You
but
need a
he-
true professional like me.
True. But hey, look, I incorporate him. I got no problem. Justin was angry. He fought back. Guys should bite back. I want some spirit. They show some
You
spirit.
got to fight back with you.
Of course. I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. What were you saying, Dave?
I like that story about the NFL long snapper who like got escorted out of the church because you see this one Montante because the priest they found like potentially kiddie porn on the priest's.
That's surprising.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was like going at him, but then they were like, "This isn't the place," and this guy was clear. I don't know if you didn't see it.
They
but
got him out of there because he was mad at the priest.
he was mad, but the church believes that guy was fully cleared, and the NFL long snapper
Oh, yeah.
does not believe it.
Well, they would've
claimed
fully
he
cleared
saw
somebody
it.
if they
Shit
were.
like
Harry and I
that.
were watching a Law and Order SVU the other night. Alone, because obviously I spend a lot more time with my kids now, Montante. Figure out why, connect the dots. That's
Kane,
pretty
yeah,
great.
a light bulb just went
Happy
off
for
and, yeah.
Kane.
Yeah.
And in the episode, the priest was like a kiddie porn guy or something. And they were going to arrest him at church. And the judge, in the middle of the night, they went to the judge to get the warrant or whatever. The judge signs. He's like, you know what? Just wait till he's done with mass, though. I'm like, why? Fucking why? Why does he get extra 30 minutes to be
One
free?
for the road.
Yeah. Like, why? These people, it annoyed me. So,
Speaking of kitty porn, I finished the.
We're done with Omaha Steaks officially. So,
I feel like enough time.
She's really
passed.
cute. Can I have her number?
I finished the.
Who was that? Who was he saying it to?
Who do you think that is? It's fucking Pelt.
No, who's he saying it to?
Stephen Glosser's daughter.
His pretty daughter,
We don't
apparently.
need to get into it.
I forgot it, but we're trying to keep this team together. This team is falling apart. Go ahead.
I finished the Pee Wee Herman documentary.
Yes.
I didn't know that he was never like actually in possession of child porn the way like that went down in real life.
The only thing I'd say,
That was a
Ted,
big
is-
misnomer.
The only thing I'd say, Ted, is keep in mind that is a documentary is not always the truth either.
All right.
I'm not saying I don't know either, but it is being told from I don't know. I think that's probably true, but boy, my takeaway was what a pain in the ass he is. Like not even a bad way.
yeah,
Like, holy
absolutely.
shit, is he a control freak?
Did he make enough money from his heyday to like survive off of?
It seemed like he bought a like a okay house and just
Yeah.
lived there for. I don't think he spent a lot of money.
It wasn't like a huge mansion or
No,
anything.
it's a nice spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
very nice
pool.
spot.
You could see the Hollywood sign from there. It was in
good for
a
him.
woodsy kind of.
Seemed like he liked just feeding animals and jerking off to like old school gay porn.
Right? Yeah. Live
Like
kind of.
pictures.
Whatever you're into.
I mean, he starred in a movie and then I think he made a lot of money for that sequel and then a TV show. So I think he probably made enough to. I guess. I was wondering that too, Jerry. I don't think he was like rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kept his cancer quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good though. I was interested. I don't know if we needed like 2.5 hours on it.
It's a long.
Yeah.
lot.
The first half hour I was kind of like, let's just get to where he's famous. But it was good. I liked it.
Where did he grow up?
Sarasota, Florida.
Florida somewhere. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's where he was visiting his parents when he got popped for jerking off in the movie theater.
He was on a visit to his parents, like visiting them. When he and then
Pop
he-
out and see a movie.
You know, it's stressful.
I don't think they have many of those anymore.
They definitely do not.
Even the sex shops are kind of going out of business. Well, outside of Jordan Hudson's.
Well, sure. Yeah. Right. Well, it's all online. You can go walk into
I know.
a
No,
sex shop.
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying it makes sense.
I was surprised when we drove cross country last summer, which I hadn't done in a couple of years. There's still a nice,
There's places for it.
in the middle of America. You still get out. You can see right off the highway. There's still a place we can go jerk off and probably pop in a couple of quarters and watch a movie.
Now that's America.
That is America.
Yeah,
that's why Trump
I
won.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
That's why-
Guns.
Yeah, they're not voting for Harris.
No.
That's their Buttigieg.
Yeah. No.
Why we'll vote for
Oh, shut up.
over JD
The
Vance.
guy, the worst politician you like because he's bald and an astronaut. That asshole Kelly is the worst.
He's bald.
So
He's
what?
an astronaut.
He stinks. Ever since you,
What if he's a mentalist? Would you vote for him then?
Oz Mentos has my vote.
Why wouldn't Oz then just get everybody to vote for him?
He predicts what other countries are.
Okay, but I'm saying, why can't he just, to each voter, just convince them to vote
Might
for
be
him?
his biggest trick of all. I don't know. Stay tuned.
How about instead of speaking at like the scrap metal convention, he just solves the world's
Yeah, right.
problems?
Yeah, why
Like,
he gets 86 grand to speak? Why doesn't he like solve like world hunger?
I don't know, man. We got too many people as it is. I don't know.
Why hasn't he figured out who fucking every single cold
He
case?
can only do so much. He's got to leave up to people like you.
Right
fucking
now
string it together.
he's in fucking Albuquerque at some convention for
he's hustling.
napkin sales.
He's
people.
hustling.
and
Oh,
he's-
don't. Now you're diminishing.
I don't blame him.
Sorry.
I don't blame him.
He's not at the
Right.
podcast
What's that
convention.
you're
guys like Montante, like he's incredible.
You and Joe Rogan sitting around while, okay, fuck off.
People don't claim to be a fucking mentalist. What's it
I don't think you can crack it. I don't think you can do it. Solve your little
Crack what?
murders. I don't think you'd be a mentalist.
I definitely couldn't.
All right, well,
Definitely. What's that, Dave?
Nothing.
Oh, I think I'm about to say something.
No.
see, you guessed wrong.
I couldn't be
suck
one.
at this.
I would be terrible.
You're fucking terrible at this.
Terrible at it.
But that's like what it is, though. That's exactly what it is.
Well, to Ted's point earlier, like these guys, they're smart. I mean, he's not dumb, but there are like probably 86 tells. And he's probably, like, I bet you Oz the Mentalist is no better than the mentalist who goes around in like some little Illinois area and does his live shows.
He just doesn't have the following.
Yeah, he's
Same
got a
thing.
better, he was first to it.
He did that thing with March Madness where he like wrote down, well, it went all Chuck, to be fair, but he wrote down the teams to be in the Final
I saw
Four.
that. It was the all one seeds.
What are the odds?
Okay. Has he ever done a bracket before?
Oh, when you're that good, at telling the future, you're not allowed to gamble.
Why does he have $1 billion, $1 trillion on gambling?
You're making good points.
Why, can we
here.
get him in next week, the U.S. Open? Can we get Mutt out and get Ozymental to replace Mutt? Yep. Then we won't go 1-25 next week?
Or can you just give us the winner for the Belmont?
Yeah, you're right. Can you give Mutt one winner?
It is remarkable how terrible he is at horse racing.
It's hard to get wrong because it's not like he's betting long shots. Like, it's impossible to be wrong that many
Yeah.
times. He's picked a Kentucky Derby winner in 13 years. Just by
Yeah, it's
accident,
tough.
you would, like, he picks.
He'd run into one eventually.
Yeah, I feel like I would. I don't know anything.
I mean, he's not talented.
No, he's not. He's not. Jeez, he's not. Anything else? We gotta get ready for Unnamed, which is going to be feisty.
Just seeing a headline now. Stephen A. Smith to launch 2 new shows with Sirius XM.
Oh, great.
Yes, more Stephen A. Smith.
I mean, who? I don't know. Good for him. I got no issue with, yeah. Jesus. All right. Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
What is this? Oh, yeah. I'd be curious. What do you think we're going to get here today?
You see, they're going to be at the end of 56 minutes. You guys are way closer than you are right now, or 26 minutes. You're on your way home.
Could be. I mean, I'm just going to say what I said at the start of the show.
Menno's will be flying out here to do, doing his little thing, Patreon for you guys. They'll be gone.
Who's that?
Menno's. When you get fired, he's going to run your Patreon.
He wants to. I know that. Maybe he'd do a good job. I don't even know that we did this 4 or 5 years ago. I don't even know. Like, can I make a good living doing that?
Yeah, not as much as you're making here, probably, but you could.
Yeah, I mean,
you
how
pay the
many
bills.
subscribers do you think?
I have no idea.
He's saying 10K, I think, is what he's saying.
All right, 8 or
10K, $10 a month.
Yeah, but that's not. I mean, but then I got to pay
much
these
money-
guys. I
right.
got to pay this rent. You got to pay taxes. You got to pay Patreon. You got to pay stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, you can still do live shows and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You'd
But
be
like,
all right.
my thing is, if we're going to do Patreon, if we say we're doing $10 a month, right?
Fire up an OnlyFans for the
Yeah, for sure.
perverts out there.
But I would do like $13 a month, and with that, you get a ticket to a live show or something.
Yep.
Would
Like,
you
you know,
also
I'm
like
surprised
work
you
on,
that's 15.
15, you sound like Steve.
like a lot of those people, other than just like the main show, also have like, this weekend we're releasing like this, and it's like a different type of, video type content.
What do you mean?
So like on Patreon,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
like the regular show.
Right.
But then like, for members exclusives and all this
Yeah.
different stuff, like you'll get this piece of content, which isn't
Yeah,
just,
in
like,
my world, if we ever did that, it would be just encompass everything, and I would
Yeah.
give people slices. Like, if you want to do something, if you want to do something,
Yeah.
if people want to do this, well, I want to see a movie this weekend. I'm going to spend 20 minutes on it, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess, and then the case would also be on it. If I assume
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we're going to do it, so
And you'd have a lot of, you'd have a lot of ads. I'd take care of
But
you
I
with
think
that.
too,
Oh, for sure, yeah.
to Ted's point, I think he's saying
don't do
like
it.
when you do it on Spaces last week, you'd probably think to yourself like, no, that's exclusive to the Patreon
right.
people.
So yeah, we do a couple of those a week
I don't
or
know if
something.
you'd be able to bring over. Oh,
Yeah, it'd be up to you, like how much enjoyment
Right.
you get out of them, but it's another way to get subscribers,
Right.
people to listen.
The way I
things
look at
like
it is, if
that.
you listen to something, it's a part of your routine. Like, what's the numerical amount? To be like, oh, I'm not paying $25 a month.
It's a pain in the
to
ass
keep
to
it going.
get Patreon to sign up to. I mean, how many things do you subscribe to on Patreon?
That's my thing.
I don't have Patreon.
Just like the
Only one.
the friction.
Of course, same. What's that?
Just the friction of like you have to sign up on Patreon and then you have to get the RSS feed like attached to another program so that
Right.
you're not using the Patreon app. I don't know. There's a lot of.
Well, they,
I
if
haven't
God
looked
forbid, if
into
they
it
let
in
you
a
go,
while,
would they
but-
let you have Dave's let a couple guys take the RSS
I don't
feed
think
and
that'll
names
be
and
an
stuff.
issue if it ever got to. I don't know. Depends how
They
content.
don't want to stick it to you and
Put it this way, 5 years ago he was fine with it when we discussed
Yeah.
it. And that was after the Milton's thing. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think.
Can you just drop the?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else is looking
well,
to
this is
take
before
that.
you were an open anti-Semite.
That's true. Well,
Things
we'll find
change,
out.
you know.
Also, you're going to radio if that happens too. Well, it's on the table allegedly.
Definitely is on the table. Miltons.com, as Ted mentioned. He'll be there. Yeah, we thank Milton's. I got my Milton shirt on today. Miltons.com, Social Plaza brings you Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and the Burlington Mall, their newest location. You Social Plaza for you? Oh, no, you said you're going to Burlington?
No, Social Plaza.
Oh, and then Topgolf
We're all
and,
South Shore people, so it's closer.
Of course. Get your summer stuff. It's going to be in the 90s, the next 3 days or something?
Yeah.
Around here. But go to Miltons.com for anywhere else in the country. Or if you're in the area you don't want to go, like Montante's mom. Go there, get your clothes. Father's Day coming up for the guys in your life as well. Our great friends at Milton's. We thank them as always. The original sponsor of the Kirk Minahan Show. And maybe the original sponsor of who knows what here 45 minutes from now. Who knows? I could be unemployed. This might be the last show. I have no idea.
You and Mutt
Me and mine rolling unemployed.
shooting hoops 3 days a
Jesus
week.
Christ. Montante, good to see you. We'll see you soon. Ted, I'll see you Monday.
Yes, I will
Great.
be there.
Good. Looking forward to that. Dave, anything else? Justin, we're good?
All good.
All right. We'll talk to you guys. I hope tomorrow. We'll see.